Hey, hold on, bro. I'm doing a little podcast right now. I'll let you.
Look here, this how it's gonna go. I'm gonna do what the beat say do. You do what the DJ name say. And burn. Yes, you burn one down.
Burn one and saute.
If you ever try Gucci, man, you might burn one.
And I'ma burn one for you.
Oh, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to another episode of the Burn One Podcast. Got your boy Rodney in here.
You got your boy Two Bleeds in this thing.
And you have your girl Sparkles in here.
Welcome to episode 136 of the Burn One Podcast. December 4th, right?
Yeah.
It's Hove Day. I didn't even notice. No, it's third. It's third.
You said it's what day?
Hove Day.
Hove Day. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
What?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why is it Hove Day?
December 4th is his birthday.
Oh,
I think today was what, Lil Baby's birthday?
I don't know anybody's
Yeah.
birthday.
It was Lil Baby's birthday today. The Atlanta Water Boys gave that nigga some money.
Seems like just yesterday, James Harden gifted that nigga with a honey bun. Seems like just yesterday.
It dude on it.
Shit getting serious.
He gave him a honey bun?
A honey bun and a honey bun. So he gave him what, 100,000 or some bullshit like that.
Something like that.
And in a bag,
A go yard bag, I think.
and a bunch of honey buns because I guess that nigga.
I think that's his favorite snack or some shit.
Them niggas go together. So
Yeah.
Do y'all know each other's favorite snacks?
no,
Y'all not really best friends then.
James Harden and Lil Baby have not.
Yeah, they're
known each
more
other
than
as
best
long.
friends.
Yeah.
They're more than best
They're
friends.
butt buddies.
Well,
I mean, do you know mine? What's your favorite candy?
mine is Twix.
I would have never guessed that.
What would you have guessed?
You seem like a licorice gal.
Licorice.
Licorice gal.
I can't even,
Okay.
that would be like Twizzlers, right?
Yeah.
I can't even fucking eat those. Like, if I eat too many of them, I'll throw up.
If I eat
I'm
one,
allergic to red dye. But don't get me wrong, I still eat stuff and drink stuff with red dye in it. I just be sick as fuck. And I just take some Benadryl.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm a Reese's guy.
I feel like I knew
I feel like that's just the easiest one. Like if I had to guess, I would guess Reese's because I don't know. I feel like that's just most people's favorite like candy or whatever.
What's yours?
Probably Reese's.
Reese's or
I
Reese's?
wouldn't-
Reese's.
Reese's.
I wouldn't even have thought TJ would be like, well, I don't like no candy. That's what I would think for TJ.
I would have thought
think
TJ strikes me as like a sour candy kind of guy.
No, I fuck with sour candy. No cap. The sour Charlies used to be my pregame meal for baseball during baseball season.
You ever I'm getting into it.
I would
You ever
honestly-
tried lean? No.
Try what?
Lean.
Oh.
Yeah.
They put the little candies in their drinks.
Yeah.
They did Jolly Ranchers. TJ had a sweatshirt with it. That's how
So
I
what's the first of all, I'm so fucking lame. I don't even know how people get high off of lean. I don't understand.
It's like heroin.
So you were basically doing heroin at one point in your life?
No.
You said it's like heroin.
I mean the high is that's what it's like. It's like a heroin high. It's
like explain that because I don't even know what that means.
I mean, I don't know what a heroin high is.
Okay, okay. So what is a lean high?
It's just like you. It just really feel like you fighting sleep, really.
So once you fight, okay, I've heard that. So once you fight that sleep, is something else you feel, or it's just you fighting sleep the whole time?
No, not the whole time. It's just like, I mean, I don't even really know how to explain it. You just kind of like, just be loose. Like, I don't really.
So you just be tired as hell.
Nah, you know, it's not just tired as hell. It's just like, I mean, I don't really know how to. It's kind of like bars. If you ever popped a bar before, it's kind of like the same.
Nah, but I mean, I know people who have, and I would assume it is the same because I see the reaction is kind of the same. But then niggas be up on lean.
You can be, yeah. I mean, it's just about your tolerance and like how much you drinking, and like, it's not just going like motherfuckers think you drink lean and you just fall straight to fucking sleep. Like, it ain't like that.
So are niggas drinking it to go to sleep?
Some probably. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of reasons that people try.
Why did you?
Shit, mostly because shit, I was just hearing it in the music, and like I wouldn't really, like, I mean, I hear about a lot of other shit too, but I wasn't willing to try like other drugs for real, like
Molly.
Yeah, I wasn't really fucking with no Molly. I ain't fucking with no coke, like so. Lean was like, and lean is like some shit you can get from a doctor, so it's like I don't really got to worry about it being laced as long as I know what I'm dealing with.
When did lean become lean? Because it used to be
scissor
and syrup, and just drink. I mean, it's still drink.
And they used to call it. They used to call it something else. In a Outkast song that I had heard, it was something else.
Is it kryptonite?
Yes.
That's weed.
It is?
I ain't never heard
But he said
nobody.
I'd be sipping on that kryptonite.
I don't know.
Didn't he say sipping?
I
feel like he did.
But the video suggests that it could be lean, but then it also suggests, I mean, it's all purple. That's why, I mean, it could suggest it's lean. But then again, I just found out 2 years ago, lean's red, lean's orange, lean's purple. Lean's...
I mean, they come in different. I mean, different manufacturers have like.
So there's activists that's no longer manufactured.
You're right.
But somehow some niggas be like, I still got
niggas
that.
be capping.
I'd be like, how?
I don't think niggas got. I mean, some niggas
Like,
who really
they
had the shit
probably
might
do
have
have
it.
it. Like-
Some niggas who was really having that shit might have it, but you see a nigga who like really wasn't dabbling in that shit back then, talking about they got some act that I feel like that's cap.
So what is it now?
Walk Hard, Triz,
Waukesha.
yeah, that's where Waukesha come from. It's Walk Hard.
Yeah, that's how I learned that. I thought he was talking about a bitch named Waukesha for real.
I knew it was about activists. I didn't know what Wak was. That's what I didn't know. I didn't know that the new name of it was Wak.
Well, that's the manufacturer.
Right.
It's Walk
I
Hard,
didn't know that was the new brand.
Yeah,
that people
because
was
I mean,
drinking.
like, yeah. So since niggas is drinking Walk and Triz for the most part.
But there
Triz
are
is
different
the
types
red.
of hydrocodone is what this is, right?
Yeah.
There are different types of it, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's different because I mean, some is like hydrocodone mixed with promethazine, which is that's what activist was.
Promethazine, okay. These are
Then
just buzzwords
it's
I've heard in
some
all the
shit
music.
that's like just hydrocodone, and then like then you got It's all different type of shit, bro.
Codeine and all that.
Codeine, codone.
Codeine's still around.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't know if I'm getting the
I mean, that's what most of your syrups are.
prescription mixed up with the actual medical terminology for it. You know what I'm saying?
The prescription is the medical
Yeah.
terminology.
Well, no. I mean, like the brand and the medical terminology
okay.
for it.
Yeah.
So I don't know
The
which is
manufacturer.
which.
Triz, Walk Hard, Activists, and then there was like one other main one that niggas used to be having for real. Those are the manufacturers.
But to answer your question, how people could have something that's no longer being produced, whenever those companies make it, it's mass produced.
Like a surplus, right?
Yeah, so it's a surplus. Like, just because they stopped selling it doesn't mean they still don't have it.
The activists been out of business. They stopped activists from manufacturing a while ago.
Because
It's
of the
probably
music?
like been going on 4 or 5. Yeah, most definitely. Because I feel like it happened like right after Justin Bieber said something about lean in a song or some shit. And then
He had to say something? He had to say something for them
I
to be
guess
like,
so.
all
Shit.
right.
Yeah, and then
Well,
shit,
you know,
yeah,
when
they
white
were like,
people start
fuck
dying
all
from
that.
drugs, shit changes.
I will get fentanyl off the street. That's a harder test. And then they got some shit that's even worse than fentanyl now.
Super fentanyl.
Like,
I think that's really what it's called. I think it's really called super fentanyl.
you can die. I mean, I know you can get high off a touch of regular fentanyl.
So you can die off a touch of regular fentanyl.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like if you have too much, if you come into contact with too much of it, you could die. Like I think like the bottom of an eraser size amount could kill you. Oh my god! But what's crazy, like fentanyl is not like a new drug or anything. They use it in the hospitals.
But it's not. It's like is it new recreationally? Like new on the street?
I mean, I don't think it's recreational drug. It's something that they're cutting
Right.
They're cutting other drugs with fentanyl that you're not supposed to be doing. So like they'll cut some coke with fentanyl because it'll make it stronger. But like niggas is killing motherfuckers with this shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
so really, I don't understand why niggas would do that. Because you feel me, you cut your shit with some fentanyl and then bodies start dropping. That's when the police is coming.
I was watching, I think it was Drugs Inc. You know how they'll interview the niggas with the bandanas over their face while they cutting up the shit. Mm-hmm. He was like, one of the niggas was like, shit, my niggas be dying. That be making my trap boom.
No, like people be wanting like
crackheads be wanting that high.
Like
that's gonna kill them though. That's what I mean. I don't know. I ain't no crackhead.
If you a junkie and you ain't died yet.
So speaking from like a psychological standpoint, so with drugs, the first time you do a drug, the first time you do any drugs that enact on certain inhibitors, like you only have a couple of them. Once you get like that high, you reach your like max level of all of those inhibitors being released. Then after that, like you'll never experience a high like that ever again. So when people hear about people like taking certain drugs and like dying and stuff or whatever, they are willing to do them because it's like, one, they think I'm not going to die doing this shit. Mm-hmm. Two, they imagine like, oh, that's probably a high that's probably going to get me close to the one that I've had before or higher than the one that I've had before, at least close. So they're literally people who do like those really hard drugs and like no people are dying on them. They are just chasing the high. That's it.
That's crazy. That's ridiculous to me. So what is it with lean? What's the bring back? Why are niggas so fucking addicted to lean? I've never taken it.
I mean, it's just like any other drug shit.
It's like weed. Is it as easy to get hooked on like weed? Because it's such an acceptable thing.
I feel like I feel like anything. Like I feel like addiction is just like.
But I'm talking about niggas now, because niggas that drink lean, I don't know all kinds of niggas. I know niggas do all kinds of things, but most niggas don't do too many of the crazy things, right? Like we know niggas that do the mollies and shit like that, but most niggas just smoking weed.
I don't know what most niggas is doing, but I understand what you're trying to get at, or the point you're trying to make. I don't know what most niggas is doing.
I just seen a nigga doing a bump of coke, in the Jimmy John's parking lot.
I seen a nigga do a key bump in my house in California. That was like the first time I ever seen someone like really just do coke in front of me.
Yeah, but you can. So like, I'm not totally against people doing cocaine because it comes from a plant. The problem with cocaine is that, one, it is very addicting and people don't know how to use it. Like there are a lot of people who actually use it like recreationally and don't abuse it. And it kind of like has the same effects as like Adderall. And you're pumped up, you're focused, you're doing whatever you're supposed to do. The main problem with cocaine is that they be lacing it with stuff to make it more addicting.
Fentanyl.
Yeah, make it more addicting and make people continue. That's what makes people like abuse the shit or whatever. Because like down there in South America, like the plant that it actually comes from, like you can just chew on it and you'll get a high from that without it being processed and broken down. And like they just be chewing on them leaves all the time. They cool. They don't be.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I would probably try that. I just can't get with the
Playing with your nose.
man. I just can't get with it. Like, but
I
to
can't-
each his
I
own.
can't
I
do
ain't
nothing
tripped. Like you
about
said,
that.
I done got to the point now where it's like I ain't really tripping on coke because, like you said, it do come from a plant, but that shit different. That coke shit.
I feel like they all have their purpose. Like they have a reason for them or whatever. But like I draw the line at heroin though. I do.
Shooting anything up is where I draw. I mean,
Yeah.
I've only done the psychedelics. I've weed, acid, shrooms. That's it. I don't think I've done an Adderall.
I like Benadryl. That's my favorite one.
I went on a NyQuil binge.
What do you mean?
I just used NyQuil to go to sleep because it was hard to go to sleep every night.
Oh, okay, okay. 'Cause I was,
No, my ignorant ass. I used to think that's what niggas was putting in their cup. I was like, well, it's coming out
I
of the
thought it was
medicine bottle.
just. I thought it was just cough syrup. I knew it was cough syrup, but
It is cough syrup.
Yeah, but niggas say it's cough syrup like it's the cough syrup I could get. It's not.
the crazy. My doctor prescribed me that because I had a really bad cough, and my mom seen what it was. She was like, "Hell no, bitch, just prescribe her something lower." Because like they will prescribe you like the highest strength of anything. Like when I went to the hospital, when I got into to my wreck, like they were trying to give me some hydros, and I was like,
I mean, yeah, them doctors getting paid by
I
them
was
big
like,
pharma companies.
I asked the lady, what
They
is
drug
this?
they drug dealers too.
I
Don't
know,
get it twisted.
I know they are. They're the biggest drug dealers.
They trying to get the biggest, highest price shit off. Shit,
no,
I don't
I
want you to
asked
buy the Reggie shit. I want you to buy the Zah.
No, I asked him. I was like, what is this? Because it was a big ass pill. Not they was like, oh, I was like, I don't need that. I was like, I'm in pain, but like, can we start off with some ibuprofen?
Nah,
please?
what you
Like,
need the Reggie for?
Like, give me.
What you need the
First of
Reggie
all, in the hospital they have 800 milligram ibuprofen. Give me that. Like when I had my wisdom teeth taken out, like I had some pain, but it wasn't just like, oh my god, I'm dying pain. They prescribed me ibuprofen and Percocets. Bitch, why I need both of these painkillers? The ibuprofen will do me just fine.
I've never done perk.
They gave me perks when I had my ACL surgery. I ain't take them though.
I did.
Because that's how you
took
get addicted
one.
to it. That's how people get hooked onto it.
I took one because my mama made me, and I didn't take them no more because
How'd it
I
feel?
woke up. I took it before I went to sleep. I woke up chewing my galls because I thought I was eating chicken because I was having a dream that I was eating chicken. Like, and I don't even dream like that. Like, I don't be having dreams, but like it was so vivid. I felt the chicken in my hand. It was some fried chicken. I felt like I heard the crunch and everything. I woke up because I was like, I just got my wisdom teeth pulled. I'm not supposed to be eating this chicken.
I'm not supposed to be eating chicken.
And then I wake up in the dark. It's my fucking galls. I was like, I ain't taking no more of them no more.
Good on you to
they
have
giving
the-
me dreams like this.
Good on you to have the wherewithal to know that you shouldn't have been eating chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. In my dream.
In your dream.
Yeah.
That's a good perk advertisement if I ever heard one.
And then it's crazy because the next day I ate some chicken. It was one day post-op. I ate some chicken.
Stop.
Yeah.
Is that how niggas get hooked onto the perks? Niggas get shot.
They be prescribing that shit. Or like,
I mean, that's one way, I'm sure.
like
Niggas
I know
get
people
into
were
jams,
asking
you know,
me for
niggas get hurt all
mine.
the time.
People were like, ooh, I ain't never tried that. Somebody said, like somebody may have, like, for guys.
I
Like,
did.
having
They make
sex
you
off
fuck
of perks.
good, man, and that's what I was finna say.
I heard
I
perks make you
started
fuck
to.
great. That's what I've heard.
Hey, and I'm mad I didn't though, but I was like, I should.
But if that's all, I mean, I can fuck good on some Adderall. Like, I don't need a Percocet.
But like they said, it make them last really long. If anybody is taking Percocets,
I ain't even trying to do all that.
if anybody is
know
taking
about that.
Percocets and they try to have sex with me, they're gonna be really disappointed. Because when I get tired, I'm be like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm done.
Damn.
I gotta go. I'm tired.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but
Left that man.
you gonna have to pull up them
Took
videos.
that gas
'cause I can't
station
help you.
pills.
Should I leave you a bottle of lotion?
Y'all ever had one of them gas station pills?
No,
No.
I don't have a
No.
penis.
I haven't.
I don't have a penis, so you know.
No, they make the ones for the women. They make the kitty cat pills.
Oh, I didn't know. But no, I don't.
I used to fuck a bitch that went viral off of a thread about I didn't know she didn't fuck
Was
me
that-
on no kitty cat. But she
Was
had,
that because I've only seen one thread about it on Twitter. That was her.
yeah, I fucked her
Oh wow.
before she did the kitty cat thing. But yeah,
Oh wow.
I'm like, damn, bitch,
I'm lost.
You slick famous.
ain't no slick.
Hey.
I'm not famous.
Slick.
Nah, cause she not famous.
By way of association, you thread famous. Even though you wasn't.
She live in Nashville though. She from
Hey, this nigga be boy.
I mean,
He didn't say her name, damn.
I'm not gonna say her name. I mean, and she got
I mean,
mad followers.
Her name is on Twitter.
I think it's like Mama Z or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Let me not say that because I think, oh shit, because I think, let me stop because he watched the show.
Beep.
Fuck.
You did it to
I
yourself.
did it to myself.
You be saying you gonna edit it out,
and I don't
then you
edit shit out. So I'm gonna just stop talking about it. But yeah, I ain't never took one of them pills. I think that's wild. Like, I don't even see Viagra commercials no more.
Oh
Well,
God.
now they got Blue Chew.
Yeah.
They got I was.
Nah,
on,
I took a blue chew. I don't take a blue
You
chew.
done took a Blue Chew?
Yeah.
How was it?
I don't feel like it.
Anything?
I mean, I wasn't just like going overly crazy. Like it felt like, you feel me? Like regular shit. I was like, I don't know.
Did it make you? I don't
Last
know.
longer? That's what I'm
guess
asking.
it's supposed to make you last longer and
Like an extend.
and make it easier for you to get an erection.
I mean, getting an erection wasn't a problem. Well, I mean, lasting long, not a problem either. But I mean, I thought it was just supposed to make a nigga go, you feel me? Ape
For
shit.
hours.
You feel me?
Ape
That,
shit.
it wasn't that. So, you feel me?
Now, if you want to go ape shit, do some cocaine.
Nah, I don't, no, I'm straight.
Smack a line.
You will.
It ain't that crucial to me.
His whole facial expression changes. Like, no.
He wasn't never no more.
It ain't that crucial to me.
But no, and then they got this new stuff, some honey. But you know what?
I've heard of the honey.
Nah, yeah, we talked about the honey.
This is crazy because I actually had this question a couple of weeks ago, but we just didn't have nobody on here, so I'm gonna ask it anyway. So I was on,
Okay.
I was on IG Live with watching. It was like Amari, and then some other guy.
I know what you're talking
when
about.
they be doing their Wild Sipper Wednesdays. And they were talking about all these drugs and shit that people be doing. Like people were commenting too, like women too. Why the fuck are people taking so many drugs to have sex right now? Maybe it's just
I don't want to say
people
right
always
now.
doing this?
I think people
feel like
people do drugs to fuck, not to fuck,
To enhance the
to
experience.
enhance the fuck, because you was gonna probably already fuck, but let's fuck on a drug.
Like, is it a thing for people to have sex sober anymore?
I mean, yeah, if you really just bout that, and you really just, I mean, yeah, ain't no, even if you bout that, if you want to have sex without drugs, but people,
Yeah, I don't think people are just fucking on like drugs every single time they fucking, but like, I mean, I am.
but drugs
But no,
make you want to fuck more.
It be drugs or alcohol. Like people,
Nah, I ain't fucking with no alcohol.
Like-
I fuck on some, you don't fuck on no alcohol.
I barely drink alcohol. Period.
Well, when I'm drinking alcohol, I'm fucking. That's all I do to drink. That's the only reason why I drink.
no. See, I don't like niggas. They be like, oh, let's get some drinks, sir.
That's
That
the
be
move.
niggas.
Drinks don't do nothing for me.
If they don't,
Let's get drunk. Let me get you
if they
drunk real
don't
quick.
smoke, niggas be like, let's drink. Like,
See, that's crazy because I'm not a heavy drinker. Like, I don't like alcohol. But if we drinking, I know what I'm doing after. I'm not drinking just to be drunk.
well, I don't drink to be drunk.
Okay. I'm not drinking because it tastes good.
Well,
Wine, don't get me.
you know what? I think I just drink.
Okay, freaky man.
I drink.
Chill out.
I'll drink to get tipsy. Like I don't like getting drunk. Cause
I don't like getting
my
drunk.
heart be beating too fast, and I have to lay down on the ground.
I haven't been
feel okay.
I haven't been like super fucked up in a long time. But last time I got drunk and had like a hangover, wasn't like my head didn't even hurt, my stomach just hurt. Like I had to shit all next day.
Oh yeah,
Fucking-
were you drinking brown?
I think I drank both. Be real.
Well, definitely if you're drinking brown, you gonna have the shits the next day.
Because all I felt was I just felt it in my stomach. It wasn't a headache. It was just
when niggas be asking me, niggas be trying to, do you smoke? Do you drink?
Niggas still be you smoking their way into some pussy.
Yeah, and I'd be like,
I hate that. I was thinking about this the other. I hate that. You feel me? You can't even really just hit a gal up just to like
to smoke.
Like I'm just trying to smoke. Like I ain't.
They'd be like, "What else you trying to do?" Right? Nothing, bitch. But then it's like,
I mean, but sometimes you have to ask that question to make sure you let people know. Because like one of my friends that I used to hang out with, like that, I told him I'm not doing nothing with nobody right now, and the nigga be like asking me to go hang out with him, and I'd be like, yeah, I can, but what all are you trying to do? Because I'm not finna do nothing. Like, we literally are just gonna hang out. Like, don't touch me.
Yeah. Either. Some niggas
and then niggas
don't want to
touch me. Like, don't touch me, nigga. And then you get mad because I'm like, bro, quit fucking touching me. I'm not playing with your ass. And talking about some, why you acting like that? Bitch, why are you molesting me?
Yo, he is off a perk.
No, not him. That nigga scared to do drugs. Like, no, but that nigga drink. I just, now if he hit me,
if you scared to, here's the thing. If you scared to do drugs, but you drink, you shouldn't be scared to do drugs. Yeah. I'm gonna be real, because the worst alcohol has ever gotten me is way worse than whatever drug I've taken.
Man,
like, I was on acid and shapes and shit did not look real, and it felt better than being drunk.
I don't know.
That shit looking like that when I was on acid.
My worst drunk was terrible. So I'm definitely never trying to be like that again, ever in my life.
I've only ever been drunk like 2 times in my life. One of the times was recent on my dad's birthday. Like, I like making drinks because I like to get everybody fucked up, because you're not finna taste the liquor, but just know I put at least 3 ounces of liquor in this drink.
Jesus Christ.
No matter what the size is, but you ain't gonna be able to taste it because I put simple syrup in it to cover up the taste of alcohol. And
so you're like a mixologist.
Yeah.
And you get your bartending license.
You're gonna be fucked. I've thought about it.
You could get a job downtown.
She don't want no job now.
No, I can't. It's too many people. And then them drunk motherfuckers I can't do that.
You could work at the Slim and Husky bar that's getting built.
Are they getting a bar?
They have a bar already, or a lounge, I guess.
Is it on
Broadway? Jefferson Street.
Oh yeah, they do, but they're building something on Broadway.
Them niggas is taking over.
They got something in Murfreesboro now. I think there's a Slim and Huskies out there.
Yep.
There's one in
Memphis, Chattanooga,
Sacramento.
They doing one in Texas. Them niggas is taking over. Them niggas.
One of them came from Hillsboro. Shout out to the alumni.
Shout out to them. Them niggas went from North Nashville. Every fucking way.
That shit on Fifth and Broadway. It looks cool in there. It looks really cool.
I ain't been in one.
They got a big painting of the 3 of them, and like each of their backgrounds. You know, the big light skinned guy is the one that went to Hillsboro. And they have the Hillsboro logo in there. Then they got the other guy, I forget where he went, but they're all from the city, and I think they went to TSU.
Yeah, they went to TSU.
Yeah. Yep. Those niggas are inspirational. Like, for real. And they be in the city still.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, the one that went to Hillsboro, he came back and coached our senior year. He was like the offensive line coach or something like that.
Was he the nigga...
light skin with the beard.
And did he have a lot of curly hair? No.
Yeah.
That was him? Mm-hmm. That's fucking crazy.
And it was funny because Ernest used to always be saying that was him. And I used to be looking at him because, he had like, I guess
he got way bigger.
Has he? I ain't seen him in a minute, but
that's what happened when you got good money.
Yeah, you make big money off
he
of
changed his hair.
Hey,
yeah, he changed his hair and shit. And I'm like, bro, that is not him. And he's like, bro, yes it is. Yes it is, bro.
Hey, that's what's up. That really is what's up. Like, you don't really see too many people from the city that blow like that off anything.
I mean, I don't know. I can't even say that for real.
And they get
sports. We got plenty of sports.
Yeah, but I mean like a franchise that came straight out of Nashville like that.
Like, this is like on some business shit, and they're black, and they've been getting like nationwide coverage and stuff. Like,
people will come here and be like, "Damn, we need one out where we at." Yeah. 2 weeks later, there's some Slim and Huskies out in that motherfucker.
Like, they were. I think
Are they in Vegas?
Were they on Good Morning America?
They were on Good Morning America.
Like, nigga.
That was a couple years ago.
Yeah. That's when they only had a few spots out here. And I think they was just about to open something in maybe Atlanta or Memphis or something.
I think.
Yeah, and I think they, from doing that episode or whatever, they got like awarded like best pizza or number one cheese pizza or some shit like that. I don't fucking remember. But they got something, like some type of like reward or some shit like that.
And they still probably the best pizza. Like, I don't even eat no other kind of pizza.
Oh, God.
I don't eat Papa John's pizza. No, I go to Slim and Husky's, bro.
I mean, every now and then, you feel me, if a nigga just wants some pizza, like, on some super late night type shit.
Yeah, but if I want some pizza during the day, I'm going to Slim and Husky's.
Oh,
like,
God.
Yeah, no, they
and their salads are fire.
I've never had their salad.
I don't really eat.
You know, I don't.
I know you don't eat your salad.
I eat salads. I don't look like it, but I do. But I ain't finna go to no restaurant and get a salad.
Like,
but if it's like a salad restaurant, I'll fuck it up. It's a place called Chopped.
I was just finna say that. Yeah.
They Mexican Caesar salad.
It's fine like that.
Lord Jesus.
Y'all fuck with the cinnamon rolls though, right?
Yeah, I fuck with them.
Talking about from
Slim Huskies?
Yeah.
Roll out, yeah.
Which ones y'all like the most? Mine the Halle Berry. Off rip.
The Halle Berry.
I fuck with the
You a Cookie Monster.
sticky finger and Cookie Monster.
I knew it. I knew he was a Cookie Monster ass nigga. I knew
Hey,
it.
TJ, you remember when we seen your daddy? It was, I was there. I don't remember who I went with.
wasn't there. I don't remember that.
No, you wasn't. I don't remember who I went with.
I do remember going to Slim and Huskies with TJ and his dad though, out in Antioch. Yeah. And that was the first time I had been to the one in Antioch, and even then I was like, damn, they really doing shit. Because the one in Antioch looked fire.
It's not like all of their stuff is really nice.
Really nice.
The one in Atlanta is fire too. The one that's
there's one in the airport, isn't it?
Off of I think there's one in the airport, and then there's one. The one it's not. I forget which road it is, but there's two locations in Atlanta. I've been to one of them, and one of them, that motherfucker is nice as fuck.
I just love seeing them succeed like that. Whenever I hear a new Slim and Huskies opening up somewhere, I'm like, damn, one in Chicago, damn, one in Detroit, damn.
Man,
them niggas big, bro. Pause.
Yeah, they going big places. They gonna be nationwide.
You know what's crazy? I would have thought Monell's would have blew up.
Monell's has multiple locations around Tennessee, because they have one out. I don't remember wherever me and Amir went to go do our graduation photos. There's one out there.
I don't think I've ever seen y'all's graduation photos.
Let me just tell you, when they said we was doing my mama said, this is the day y'all got to go out there and go do your graduation photos. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Nigga, I was dressed so horribly. My hair was fucked up. I was like, what? I didn't know it was today. So I had to go to the store. I went, bought a flat iron my hair, cleaned it off, took that bitch back to the store. Because I'm in high school, I'm broke. Then we went out there. I was like, okay, my hair is fixed. We just doing a little robe thing. No, nigga, you got two poses. I was like, oh, fuck.
You got two outfits.
Bro, I was like, luckily, I always be going somewhere and have to change my clothes. I had one shirt that was decent enough for me to put on, and I had some heels. Bro, when I tell you I threw that outfit together, because like I dropped the mirror off. I was like, go do your pictures. I'm finna try to go find somewhere to give me some clothes. I couldn't find nowhere, but I found that Monell's. And I was like, they got a Monell's out here. And I was like, let me drive back because my appointment time is coming up now. And I was like, let me just look through this trunk one time. Boy.
It wasn't, okay, so.
I was stressed.
Was it like an hour outside of Nashville?
Yeah.
Was it Franklin?
It wasn't Franklin. It was like somewhere close to Kentucky, I think.
Clarksville? Was it through Life Touch, or y'all didn't do y'all pictures through y'all did y'all pictures with somebody y'all knew, right?
No.
No?
No.
I thought y'all did.
I used somebody to take prom pictures when I went to prom with somebody at their school. Oh. But
so y'all went through Life Touch.
Yeah, we went through Life Touch. It had
to be like
it was somewhere past our house. Maybe it was
White
the one
House.
at White House.
White House.
Because my phone was dying. My charger was broke. This nigga my phone was dead. And I was like, I kind of remember how to get back to the interstate, but I don't. I almost spent, and it was the day before our birthday. I was like, nigga, we might be spending our birthday in Kentucky because I also was running low on gas. And I didn't
sleep in the car.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be scared, and he wouldn't have went to sleep.
And it was dark as fuck outside. It was late. And my mom hadn't called us or anything. And I was like, man, we might be spending our time in Kentucky. Because when you got off on the exit, it was like, you're going to be going on the interstate for a little while.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to have to use this money in my account to get a hotel room. But luckily, I did go the correct way.
Dang, Amir ain't spot you no gas money.
Why you doing that?
He said we be talking about him.
Come on now.
Shit, he said it.
Come on.
Okay,
now.
so
Yeah.
I remember when the game came down to Nashville, he didn't even have a concert here. But he had posted he had went to Monell's. And he had took a picture with the lady and everything. And was like trying to get one out in California. Soon after, probably a few months later, there was a Monell's out in California.
Really?
No cap.
I didn't know that.
Is it still there?
Somewhere in L.A.
I would hope so. Like, Monell's is fire.
Monell's is...
Like, their breakfast?
Concept, like, the concept post-COVID is kind of crazy. But,
Yeah.
like...
Yeah.
It's cool because I done been to Monell's and I done ate with, like, a Titans coach or whatever. I didn't know he was a Titans coach. I was a kid. But, like, my dad knew or whatever. And we was sitting at the same table with him and his wife and his kids. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. You know?
I ain't really fuck with that shit.
You ain't fuck with eating with different people. That's why black families go with so many people. But then they fuck around and go with like maybe one too many people, and then they still end up having to sit with other folk because then the table be so goddamn big.
That's where I had my birthday meal there.
Mm-hmm.
I did that for breakfast. 14 people. I had to pick 14 people in my family that I wanted to come
Because you have a whole table to yourself.
Mm-hmm. But I like the being able to sit with other people that you don't know. Because the first time I ever went, I was in high school, and I met some people from France, and they were speaking in French, and they were asking like
It'll be
they were
people's first
asking each
time
other
here.
like, "What is this?" They didn't know, but luckily at that time, I was paying attention in French class, and I helped
Look
them.
at you. Look at you.
Yeah, it was some stuff I was like, I think
it just makes for a cool experience. Like in a lot of places,
I ain't for that experience.
not with that.
Not that experience.
You know, TJ don't like to talk to people.
Nah.
But say it was like some people you were actually interested in, and it's like, damn, I didn't even have to pay for this dinner with Jay-Z. You know,
Not Jay-Z.
if you just had a Jay-Z and Beyonce at Monell's, they probably block off that whole section. You're not eating with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah, nah. Oh, they got their own 15 for sure.
Yeah, just them 2 and 15 bodyguards. 13, my bad.
They really can just close down the whole thing.
They need to put Prince's outside of Nashville.
They should have already done that a long fucking time ago.
Yeah and no. Here's why I say no. Because some shit I like that is just here. You know what I'm saying? I like that you got to come to Nashville to get Prince.
I feel like, yeah, that's how I kind of feel. I don't really feel like
They got national coverage.
Okay, yeah, then you can boom.
That's
you can,
when they should have took that and ran with it.
because you go to these other places, they got Nashville hot chicken restaurants
all over the place.
and ain't like why not bring?
And they mediocre at best.
They had EBs at best. At best.
Mediocre.
At best. Yep.
But
That's what I be trying to get through people's head.
When they
These
had
ain't it.
White people love.
when they had white people,
It's black
coming
people
to
that
the
love Hattie
hood,
B's.
When they had white people coming to the hood to get Princess,
Oh man, no, like for real.
That was the shit.
They was coming to the fucking hood and waiting in that motherfucker to get some chicken. I wouldn't do that.
That shit was
they were not
hilarious.
afraid of anything. And this was pre-gentrification.
Yes, this is hole in the wall. Prince is about the size of this.
Oh,
Niggas
God.
is-
Oh God.
Niggas is shooting out. Niggas is doing shootouts like close by, bitches getting beat up by their niggas in the parking lot.
In the parking lot, hair store right next door, liquor store 2 things down.
Clothing.
Yeah, that
barbershop across the street.
That clothing store. Yeah.
It's still an HG Hill across the street. Man. It's still open.
Yeah, it smells like dirt in that.
What else does
I
HG?
just went in
It smells like old people in there.
It smells like have you ever been on a farm? Mm-hmm. Like not a farm with animals, like a farm with like just like vegetables and stuff on it. It smells like that. With
vegetation.
Yeah, it don't smell good.
Bunch of manure. Well, you know me, I'm a sick nigga. I like the smell of manure.
I remember that. You are sick. Disgusting.
You know what I never knew as a kid? You know what I never knew was real? Dew. You know how in the morning there's dew on the grass?
The dew in the morning. You remember
I think I've
we had
only
to sing
seen
that?
dew twice in my life. Dew on grass.
You feel it every time you walk through it in the morning.
I don't walk through grass.
When you was little, nigga, you ain't never walked through the grass?
Oh, okay, yeah, then. But I ain't been up early enough to see no damn dew these days.
Nigga, you remember what?
I don't know.
It's got 9, 10 o'clock. Ain't no more dew at 10 o'clock.
I mean, yeah, you right.
But do you remember when we was at Mount Bethel and we had to learn that song?
No.
You don't remember that song? It was like the dew in the morning.
Vaguely. If you ask Patrice, she probably would know that word for word.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
I remember that shit. That was my favorite song out of all the songs they made us sing.
You know what? Because that's funny, brother. I was thinking about Mount Bethel the other day and how I only went there for 1 year. Maybe 2.
I think I went for 3.
Okay. Because you and Amir are the only people I remember from there.
You didn't remember?
Oh. Out of that one story I told you off camera about somebody coming to my sleeping bag. Yeah. And that may have been her because of what I know now. Yeah. But I don't remember faces. And I did not know that girl name at the time. I didn't even know I had juice like that at the time. It was bean.
Hey, it was great.
I was like, whoa. I was like 6, 5? How old were we? We were young.
We were young. I don't remember how old.
Before 2nd grade, right?
Yeah. It was before then.
Young.
Because I didn't know I was still in East Nashville.
Okay, because I was right down the street on Kings Lane. Yeah. Yeah, man. I didn't know I had juice like that. And then I was like, because I think that was my first encounter. Maybe my second. You can hear the siren?
No, I'm fixing my earring.
Oh. You said this was when?
We was young. We had to be like 5, 6.
Because I met Amir in the mirror when I was
So that's what, kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like kindergarten, 1st grade. It had to be around kindergarten.
And I ain't know nothing about nothing. She just wanted to sleep in the sleeping bag with me because we used to have to sleep in sleeping bags during nap time. Which now, when I think about it, crazy concept. It was a house full of children in sleeping bags. Yeah. Crazy. In the middle of the day.
Taking a nap. I miss nap time.
Man. You know what I miss, but don't really? But as a kid, I used to really like them. Those little box lunches that came off the back of the truck.
I hated those.
I love those things.
Hell no.
Loved them.
I like the juice that was in there.
If I had a good sandwich, if I had a good sandwich that wasn't like frozen in the middle, I was cool with that. I like that stuff.
Hey, when you get the juice box and it's still frozen, then shake
like
that
you got a little slushy joint.
Hey.
Come on, man! Don't get no milk in it's a slushy joint.
Shit, I would give people my whole box if they just gave me their juice. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna take my juice out of mine. If you want another sandwich, because it was a lot of fat kids. Like, you want another sandwich? I got you.
Do they still do that? They still got box lunches that come off the truck?
I have no kids.
Like, I don't know about coming off the truck. I don't know what truck you even referring to.
Do you remember the truck?
I remember
But that's because they used to come and bring them to us. Because it was like a summer camp.
Yeah, they used to have like this big truck and he pulled up the shit. It'd be a bunch of box lunches stacked on top of each other like a UPS fucking thing. You worked at UPS. You worked as a loader before, right?
Nah.
You ain't never worked at no warehouse, did you?
I mean, I worked for FedEx.
You worked as a loader or unloader?
I was loading, yeah.
So you know how when like it's some small boxes, how they make you load them bitches on there?
Like at the top and shit.
Yeah, but if it's like, you ever had a whole truck of small boxes?
Not really.
So when I was at UPS, I used to have a whole truck of small boxes, like little Chig boxes.
Okay, yeah.
You got to stack them up, and that's how it would come when we was kids. And then he pulled that bitch up, and I'd be like, damn. That's for all of us? That really used to blow my mind. and like there was never a lunch left. Cap.
Well, like all of the community centers are given a certain amount of box lunch. It's supposed to be for each child that's there, and then like the staff gets box lunches too. And they'll give you a couple extra if somebody, because like you could come to the community centers and shit like that and not be like a part of the summer camp. Like your parents could pay for like a couple of days, so they'll give you some extra.
You know that church got hit by a tornado.
Yeah.
And I think they just knocked it down. It was like halfway fucked up for most of the pandemic.
Yeah, it got hit on my mama's birthday.
Damn.
My mama, and somebody who I will not speak about are all disaster babies. We all have had a natural disaster happen on my birthday. And then on our birthdays. And then my dad, they got deployed to Iraq on his birthday.
I was going to say, your dad went to Iraq?
No. No, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they got deployed to Iraq on his birthday.
At least you was born the same day as Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah. And John McCain.
And my auntie. She's pretty cool. So.
Yeah. I feel like John McCain might be cool. Like, I feel like I could probably get along with him.
Donald Trump shit on that nigga. As he died.
Oh, yeah, he is dead. I forgot.
His daughter used to be on The View.
And then she said some real controversial.
She said some stupid shit and they kicked her off.
I mean, they gotta learn. You can't
white up every place.
This is a
He said white up.
Hey, so y'all remember that whole shit that happened with Alec Baldwin, right?
Yeah.
So last night he did an interview on ABC. I guess trying to tell his side of the story. You know, this nigga says he did not pull the trigger.
He didn't pull the trigger? Yeah, I seen that.
Huh? How you not pull the trigger but the gun went off? I ain't no pistol toting mad nigga. Okay? But I know a couple damn things. You pull a trigger and the gun go off. It go boom. Somebody got shot and you was holding the gun, but you didn't pull the trigger, nigga. The way he was
one of the co-directors or some shit vouched for the nigga and said that he didn't pull the trigger though.
You know what though? Whole cap. It's all cap. When I was watching that shit, I like Alec Baldwin, the actor. He's a really good actor.
You don't like the person.
I can't see him not acting. Like when I was watching that shit, I just thought he was acting the whole time. He's that good. He's really good. Y'all watch 30 Rock? Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
I done seen Alec Baldwin shit before.
Yeah, but he good. And he played Trump.
He does a really good Trump. I know that.
That's it for him. I think his career is over. Because the way he was trying to make it seem, it's almost like he was trying to blame the girl who he shot. Because he was like, because the interviewer was asking him, I don't want to like misquote him, but that's all I do on this show. He said something like, fuck. He said something around the effect of, you know how niggas be bullshitting on the mic. Something like, but I say that to say, you know how niggas say, like, nigga, you didn't say nothing. No, he had asked him, what?
He's gonna keep saying, oh.
I'm trying to really remember what this nigga asked him because I can remember the response. He said, his response to whatever question was, well, the director of photography, oh yeah, his question was, how could that have happened? Or, damn, that was God damn. His response was around the effect, something like,
Hey, this nigga for 10 minutes, he gonna be doing this until he remember what he said.
But I'm gonna just give you a generalization of what he said. Right, I'm gonna give you a summary of what he said. He said the director of photography was telling him where to point the gun. So, you know, the only way this could possibly happen is only if, you know, the director of photography, cinematography told me to point the gun in certain places. Because how he was framing it was they were doing like a rehearsal, but like everyone wasn't involved in the rehearsal. It was just him, the cinematographer, and the director.
Right.
And so he's pointing his gun in whatever direction, trying to like, cheat out or just see where the gun should be pointed in the scene. And how, because it's not going to get pointed toward the camera. You don't never do that. You point it off camera or some shit like that. And he said they were doing the practice and then just the gun went off. He said he thought this bitch passed out.
Now,
after he heard a boom.
This
woman, I'm sorry, I don't mean to call her. He said he thought that woman passed out.
See, look, Rodney, when you call somebody a bitch, just keep going with it. When you
just
go
roll.
back,
it make it worse.
you go back and correct yourself and make it worse.
Make
Just
it worse.
follow through with it.
Because I had to say bitch again to make sure I didn't call her a bitch.
And then the next time, just say woman or whatever, female, whatever adjective they want to go by these days.
You can't say female. A female what? Female door.
A
female bitch.
A female computer. Female tree. Female ant. A female.
Yeah, they don't be wanting people to.
Female germ.
You can call me a female.
Hey, this nigga's stupid.
A female what?
I don't even remember what I was going to say now.
Well, I'm gonna keep going on my tangent.
About the gun. it was about the gun going off. So he could have not necessarily like pulled the trigger, but like it could be like the trigger was sensitive. And on some guns, like you can barely even touch the trigger, not even like pull it all the way back, and it will go off.
But you're still at fault because you held the gun, yeah?
I mean, yeah, but. Yeah,
regardless of if you tried to or not.
But him saying he didn't pull the trigger, that could be accurate. Because, like, sometimes guns can fall on the ground and then it go off. Like,
I've heard of that happening. I've heard of that.
Some triggers, it just takes, like, the slightest touch and that motherfucker is finna go.
But in his case, he was holding it up at her. And so what she's doing, essentially, is she's looking at a monitor as he's pointing it near the camera, but not at the camera. So she's right behind the camera looking at a monitor. So she's telling him, hey, point it this way, point it that way. So the last thing she saw was this nigga shoot her through the screen. You know what this nigga said? You know what this nigga said? He asked him, did you know like that you had killed her? He was like, I stood over her for like 60 seconds. I think she was still conscious while I was in there, though. How you think that? I mean, it might be true. But you said,
I mean, she could have. She could have still been conscious. Where did she get shot?
She probably didn't die on impact. I'm sure.
I don't know where she got shot, but the bullet went through her and hit someone else.
I don't know, but definitely he shouldn't have been standing over her. I mean,
there shouldn't have been.
Let's start administering first aid. Let's apply pressure to the wound.
He was also trying to say the fact. Well, he had been seeing all the backlash he had been getting. Everybody saying, "Well, you should still check the gun before whatever." I want to get y'all take on it. If y'all were an actor in his situation, because a lot of actors have said, even if they say the gun is cold, I check it.
Okay, well, I mean, because I was going to say, I can't say as an actor, because, I mean, I would imagine, like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would know the difference between a real gun and a prop gun, but then again, I've never held a prop.
They're all real guns. They usually have blanks in them, or it's, like, not loaded. So you would know you can check a gun. I know you know how to check.
If he didn't get gun safety,
no, I'm not saying. I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to fade you.
Don't.
I'm not trying to fade you.
If he didn't get gun safety training and like handling guns is not something that
I know
he
you're
does.
a duck. No.
It's a TikTok. There's a TikTok that I want y'all to do after this.
Have y'all been seeing the guy on TikTok who like
gets
gun training?
Oh yes.
They said,
I've seen that too.
They said he gonna get somebody killed with that shit.
For sure.
He probably done got somebody killed already.
That too.
His videos are hilarious.
They are.
Yeah, that should be funny though.
Like they're not really.
Well, I like the spoofs when they be like they'll play what he just did and then like
they'll be like, now let's put in a real life scenario.
And then they'll end up dying.
Yeah, that should be hilarious.
Yeah, but if he didn't get gun training, like before I had ever like. I got like a little bit of gun training when I went to the range, and then I've gotten it when I went to the gun store. Like, they explain stuff to me. They ask me, like, hey, is this your first time handling a gun? All of that. And then also my dad. So I know to, like, check the gun. And I know even after I have checked the gun and, like, make sure it ain't loaded, make sure ain't no bullets in there or nothing, I still know not to point it at anybody. But before then, I wouldn't have known that. Like, if I checked it and I don't see nothing in there, I'm gonna be like, all right, we're good. And, like, I would just point it anywhere because it's not loaded.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my thought.
Well, okay, if it's not loaded, cool. Point that bitch wherever the fuck you feel like pointing.
But if he knew it was loaded.
He says he didn't. So blame is trying to go everywhere other than at Alec Baldwin. And it's really pissing me off because you, in the end, shot the bitch. Now, if you didn't know, look at me, say it again. If you didn't know, if you didn't know the gun was loaded, sure, that's one thing. Somebody is responsible for loading and unloading and telling them if it's cold or hot. Still, you are the one holding it. And you the one that shot her.
Yeah.
So somebody's at blame. You know, he's trying to be like, in future reference, we need to really make sure, you know, there's some type of control. But right now, this not me. Not me. We're not going to make an example out of me.
I mean, what you expect him to do? Shit. He don't want to go to jail for this shit. And I'm sure he didn't mean to kill. Like,
I know he didn't mean to kill.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, like, I mean, what you expect him to do? I'll be trying to cover my ass too. Shit.
I would. So
I mean, I try to cover my ass too, but it doesn't look good.
No, see, I wouldn't even try to cover my ass. I would accept. His best bet is to accept responsibility, and then, like, because it's an accidental death or whatever, he's not. Most likely, he won't be sentenced to any jail time because it's accidental. It's not on purpose. But also, he could be, and if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But most likely, it'll be like money that he'll have to pay, and then also just me as thinking as a person, like, to help me in the public light, I would start taking gun safety classes, speaking about gun safety, all of that stuff or whatever. I'm not going to be like, well, I'm going to point the blame on everybody because regardless, you are still, like, you have some responsibility in it. Like, I will accept my role in it. And then how can I go from there?
He was trying to, you know, take responsibility, but he was also trying to
push it off on people.
And it's like, yeah, I get it. You didn't mean to do it, but you did it. So now, like, we got to figure out what happened. And if you didn't pull the trigger, now we really got to figure out what the fuck happened.
I think he probably pulled the trigger. Or, like she said, like,
maybe
he didn't think he pulled the trigger, like, or like you said, he might not be familiar with guns like that to know not every trigger is the same, where you got to squeeze that bitch real hard.
He said during the interview, I've been in hundreds of movies. I've been shot and killed in plenty of movies. I've held guns. They even had a picture of some scene from a movie where he's in a sanctuary.
I don't have an excuse for him.
It's him with a gun, with niggas with guns behind him, facing a bunch of other niggas with guns just pointing at each other. So then it's like, all right, my nigga.
Yeah, I don't really have an excuse for him then. The only thing that I could say, he could have possibly not actually pulled the trigger, and it was just like the slightest touch made the gun go off. Or like if you could hold a gun and like if you shake that bitch hard enough,
it'll go.
Depending on what kind of gun it is, like it'll go off.
And this was an old Western movie that they were filming. I told you that the base of the movie is, well, something that happens in the movie is he accidentally kills a little boy in the movie.
Yeah.
It's eerie. It's crazy. I like Alec Baldwin, the actor, but damn. Shit ain't looking good. Y'all see that shit that happened with Travis Scott? The little boy, this family's declining whatever funeral expenses that Travis said that he wanted to pay. They said,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that little boy who died, the 9-year-old. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't want it either.
What's up with Travis, man?
Why?
Because I wouldn't want it because Travis Scott also is not taking responsibility for his role in it. Even though, yes, you are not responsible for the safety of your audience, but he could hear them niggas saying stop the show. and them begging for him to stop and all that stuff or whatever. He did stop and check on a couple of people or whatever, but I'm not saying he is solely responsible, but even if it was somebody else up there performing, like, you do have some type of responsibility, and and the fans have some type of responsibility too, because they know what kind of crowd it is as well with Travis Scott. For the most part, if you have ever been to a concert,
Travis is gonna get in trouble.
He's gonna get in some type of trouble because they're gonna say that they're gonna try to basically say he incited.
They're gonna use all that shit, that whole let the wild ones in. That tweet he let out, let the wild ones in, and all those kids storming the gates. That doesn't look good in his favor.
Because it looks like he incites that type of behavior.
Hulu released a documentary and literally just pulled
that shit the fuck down with the same day.
Which is crazy because
I wonder who's
what backlash did you get?
Nah, they got hella backlash.
Really?
Who did?
I didn't see the back. No, I didn't see the back. I just sent y'all the post and I was like, damn, they already got a whatever. I didn't know the backlash.
Hulu came out with a documentary about the Astroworld shit. It was called like Astroworld, the concert from hell or some shit like that. It was supposed to be, I believe it might have been backed by ABC, I think. Because I mean, if you look in the post that you sent, I believe you can see
that in the that was on,
ABC symbol right next to it.
I sent that in the group chat, right?
Our messages like text.
Yeah.
When did you send this?
Nah, this is the one that we got with contrary.
Yeah. Okay, because I was about to say,
if we add you to that one,
I don't want to be on there.
Too funny.
I barely even be reading the ones.
Yeah, it was called Astroworld Concert from Hell. ABC, yep. ABC and Hulu. It was an ABC Hulu joint project.
Yeah, so I mean,
not only ABC, Disney. Let's think about that.
I mean, to go back to why I was asking why, because I mean, like, I feel like it's just like you kind of spiking yourself. Like, you still gotta pay this like expense to bury your child. Like,
I mean, they may have.
You can still take the money. I mean, maybe they do. I'm just saying, like, you
maybe
still
it's not about the money.
It's not about the money at all. It's not about the money at all. But I'm just saying, like, just because you took his money, don't have to make it like okay, cool. Like, you can still be mad at the nigga or whatever. But like, I just like, I don't know.
He's trying to do something.
But it's kind of like when like drug dealers shoot somebody and the innocent bystander, not drug dealers, anybody who's related in street crime, they might shoot a bystander.
Bad amigos.
They might shoot a bystander on accident or whatever, and then they pay for that person's funeral.
Yeah. Hood politics.
I wouldn't take the money for that because my nigga, like, there's no amount of money that you can give me or what you can pay or whatever that's going to make it be any better for me. Like, you paying for it, like, even if I'm in debt now because of this or whatever, nigga, I'm also severely depressed because of this as well. And you can't give me any money to fix that. Like, that's the main problem. Like, most likely they have insurance to cover the funeral.
And I don't think they, like, did it on some fuck you Travis type shit. Maybe they could have just declined and just said, yeah, we just don't want to have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's also...
it reminded me of one on what's that show? With Franklin Saint, Snowfall.
Oh, yeah.
And Fatback got killed. Jerome and Leon pulled up to the hood and paid for everything, and they grilled.
You got everybody.
That's what Travis needed. Yeah. Start a grill.
Shut the fuck up.
Invite the victims' families to the cookout.
Hilarious.
And pay for their expenses.
Hilarious.
Leon and Rome got off that way.
Who?
Leon and Rome. You watch Snowfall?
No, I couldn't get past the third episode after Homeboy got raped.
I can't...
Hey, that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit made me say, what the fuck? And I kept watching. I was like, no way bro did that.
Yeah, I couldn't, after that, I couldn't watch it because, like,
but you saw them kill him, right?
That's the only thing I could think about. No.
Well, you gotta watch all that whole shit play out because he really hold Franklin.
You know, I gotta start.
He was gonna fuck Franklin.
Oh my God. I have to start it back over from the beginning. And do it when I'm like on vacation. I'm from work
next year. I think in February. Do y'all watch Money Heist?
No. I do, but I haven't
today.
finished the last one yet. I don't think.
I just finished You.
Yeah,
it was
it too.
That shit
It was
is
good.
crazy.
It was good.
Okay, so we all finished it. This nigga's in Paris.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
His name is Niche now.
Niche?
Niche.
I don't know what the fuck his name
He changed
is.
his name. He
Of
looking for
course.
the. He looking.
Yeah,
for
he
the
looking
black
for the
bitch.
black bitch,
Yeah.
of course.
You think Love did?
Oh yeah, that bitch is definitely dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Some crazy shit gonna happen. His past always comes back to haunt him. Somebody coming back to get him.
Probably
I don't
old
know.
gal's sister or some shit.
Who?
The one he be sending the money to.
The mother's not dead, right?
No, the mom ain't dead.
She might come back.
But
They had money.
But see, I think Joe is able. He has been able to get off to a fresh start because they think he's dead. He started that fire, so they think he's dead and she dead.
Yeah, but
But
okay,
she
yeah.
was. But she was definitely dead.
How'd that
No, yeah,
couple
she was
get out?
definitely
I mean, I know they had the key, but they never showed them getting out. But they got out, obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe they come back to do something. I mean,
No, they're fucking
They-
famous
yeah.
as shit now.
Oh wait, no. The fucking kid and his dad are still alive. The guy that was the detective nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they all think Joe is dead, but come on.
I don't know, but I don't think Netflix renewed.
I think they did.
Yeah, they
They
did.
did?
As soon as I got done watching it, they said Yu's coming back for a new season.
Okay, because at one point they didn't renew it. They weren't going to renew it. It was on the list of stuff that wasn't going to get renewed.
That's crazy because that has to be one of Netflix biggest shows.
Yeah, they can't get rid of you.
Nah. Yeah. That nigga, he tripping for having even stayed that long.
Hey,
Hey, I
but
thought
he
she was
wasn't
gonna kill
wrong
her.
for killing that bitch. Not you, Love.
Love? No, he wasn't wrong.
And he was actually trying to be on the straight and narrow and do good.
Man, he really was.
That bitch was just killing bitches left and right.
She was finna kill the black chick.
Most definitely.
I was like, what?
What you mean? What?
I mean,
I could have told. As soon as I seen
I mean, I knew she
him
wanted
grow
to
an
do
attraction
that.
to her, I was like,
mean, I
oh
knew-
man, leave
look.
this bitch alone. You finna get this bitch killed.
I knew she was gonna eventually want to do that. But come on, bitch.
But if that
She
little
ain't
girl
know
came,
nothing.
came in.
First of all, I'm leaving if my little girl. You can shit in the car. You can't come in here. We're leaving. What? No.
Shit in the car.
What?
But I'm glad the little girl came in and so the black girl didn't die.
And then Love told her that he killed her baby daddy.
Yeah.
She
I mean,
probably
but
don't give a
shit.
fuck. She ain't gonna give a fuck.
Hey, but shit, just off the strength because her baby daddy was a straight up fuck nigga. I'm just
Junkie,
like
too.
shit. I'm honestly cool with it.
He killed him on some gangster shit, really. Like, he killed him out of anger. You know when Joe kill a nigga because he mad. Not cause, like, it's uncalculated. And so then he got to, like, clean his mess up. That was one of them.
Yeah.
Defo one of them.
Because he was just going to tell him.
Nah, cause he was on some calculated shit at first, but then you feel me, old boy had to flex his muscle on him.
But he had the drop on Joe. He was like, you following me and shit, nigga? And then he beat Joe ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And Joe was like, nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
Joe thought he had the one up, and
Until he really got that one up on that nigga. I took your life, nigga.
You can't fight a crackhead. You got to kill him.
He tried to make that nigga OD, but
Hey,
he
that
said,
shit was
but he
hilarious.
said that's bacon and eggs to me, bro.
yeah, that shit. Joe was fucked up when he found out my nigga had the cocaine in his shakes. He said, "Oh fuck."
Thought he had did something, didn't he?
Right. He
Like,
thought
nigga,
he was
you
gonna
fucking
have
with a
this nigga
professional
fucked up. He
junkie.
looking like,
nigga.
damn, why this nigga just so
Chipper.
right?
Like he's fine.
Fucking with a pro junkie, nigga.
That's crazy.
Have y'all seen True Story yet?
What's that song?
That's Netflix. It's the Kevin
Oh.
Hart and Wesley Snipes joint.
Oh, never mind. No. Did y'all watch the Halle Berry?
Nah, I don't be watching her movies. Is it good?
It was good.
Is she
That's
really
the
dating
fighting
young
movie,
man?
right?
Yeah, that's the fact.
Okay, I do want to see that
No,
because
she-
she went. I
She
followed
dead
her.
ass really was doing that.
She was
fighting
training.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
she was really on that
dead
shit.
ass did
Is
it.
she really dead ass dating
like
young
dead.
man?
Yes.
Yeah, she really likes that shit. Apparently, like she really into that shit.
But yeah, like she said, she like broke some ribs or bruised some ribs or something while they was recording it and all that shit.
Real Creed type shit.
Yeah.
So she really dating young man?
Oh, you asked that.
Oh no,
I don't know about that.
I thought you said she really into MMA.
Shout out to yeah, I thought you said that too. I was like, she really likes MMA. I saw the picture or the video or whatever with them too. Shout out to Young and May, if that's the case.
Man.
I don't know. I don't think so, though. I don't know.
What about that ASAP Rocky and Rihanna?
I just feel
news?
like it's real. Oh, yeah, that's crazy, too.
That's real?
Shout out to ASAP.
Well, Rihanna said that she would. Somebody, it was a post that I seen that said Rihanna said to somebody in a DM that she wasn't pregnant.
Man,
Or
shout out to
alluded
ASAP,
to.
man. Shout out to ASAP.
If she is pregnant, congrats to her.
Shout out to Chad Ochocinco twin brother, man. Him and Chad Ochocinco look alike.
Do they?
Shave his hair off his head. Shave the hair off of ASAP Rocky head. Him and Chad Ochocinco look kind of alike, brother, man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got you. I'll show you a picture.
I had to look.
Shout out ASAP Yams. That guy that was going to come on the show kind of looks like ASAP Yams.
Huh. Yeah.
Shout out to them, though. I went and listened to both of their tapes. I can't remember the names of them, but I listened to all of them because they were finna come on the show. Shifty Rich and No Cap Con. Those guys sound pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like they sound, I was finna go straight Twitter on you. I was finna say it's giving. No, they sound like Juice WRLD a little bit.
It's real
melodic, yeah. But I fuck with it.
I fuck with it though.
I fuck with it. And I really wanted to tell them to their face that I fuck with it because I actually listen to it. Because, sometimes guys come on the show and I don't have time to listen to your music. I got to prepare for a show.
And by prepare for a show, what do you do to prepare for the show?
I set all this shit up. I make sure their handles are in the thing. I make sure to know what their handles are. Sometimes I don't know what to listen to when some artists come on. And me and TJ was talking about this the other day, and I'm going to bring it up. With the amount of people that ask to come on the show. Don't none of y'all niggas post our shit.
Oh, shit.
I know TJ not going to say it. I'm going to say it, though.
I wish I could.
I'll say that shit. What you mean?
Why the fuck? Because there's some niggas that want to come on the show that can come on the show. I don't got no problem with niggas. But it's some niggas I don't know, never heard of. I get everybody do music. I'm not trying to knock no nigga that do music because any one of you niggas could pop at any time. But if you want to get on the show so bad, post our shit maybe. Tell us you listening to the shit. How do we know you listen to our show? We get fucking 6 views on YouTube. We get 13 listens on Spotify. But 60 niggas in our DM talking about, let me get on the fucking show. You don't watch our shit. Why do you're not even going to watch it when you get on? So, and I came to this conclusion too. When niggas will hit us up and it'll go straight to our request. Niggas will hit us up. I go to their page. I look at how many followers you got. Boom. You got 18,000 followers. Okay. I go to your pictures. I go to your videos. You got 200 views on your video. 36 likes on your picture. From 3 weeks ago. You can't use us. You can't use our show as a fake. We're not one of those fake follower apps that just get you followers. Okay? We're not. For real, bro. That pisses me off. It really grinds my fucking gears.
You gotta hit the applause button for that nigga, man.
It's yellow.
That's the yellow one.
Is it on?
Oh, it's not.
Yeah. That pissed me off though. Because we do get a lot of people that be like, hey, can we get on the show? And I'm always cool with somebody getting on the show that I know. Yeah. Even if I don't know you, you probably know them. If you know them and I don't know them, cool. If you don't know these niggas and I don't know these niggas, I'm going to keep it a bean, TJ. I don't want them coming in my house. Unless you just we're really interested in you. A lot of the fucking time, dog, we ain't.
Yeah,
and we ain't just them niggas neither. I don't want to come off like we just them niggas. But you niggas in our DM with 60,000 followers and 4 likes, get out of it.
No, that part though. No.
Yeah, I just logged out of it because
Why?
I kept accidentally clicking on people's shit and open it up, and I got tired of having to put it on unread.
We could have Ronquay on today. Yeah. I done told this nigga. I done told that nigga, nah, we got some niggas coming on, but I mean, you can slide. He could have came on the show. He wouldn't have bailed out on us. I'm not saying them niggas bailed out on us. They had, like, shit happened with them. I'm not talking about them specifically. But there are niggas that have been niggas that bailed out on us that are only 10, 15 minutes down the fucking road.
Yeah.
Ain't have nothing else to fucking do. But you want to, you don't even watch the show. You don't watch the show, but you want to come on the show.
Don't say no.
You don't know?
I'm not saying no names.
I'm not going to say no. I'm finna text it to you. But also, no, I'm not even going to say nothing about that. But yeah, no, I've seen a lot of people on there that I was just like, I'm not even going to respond to this. And I only just really wanted to be on there just to make posts and stuff. And then I kept forgetting to make posts, which I need to do better.
I don't even got no smoke with him. I don't. I swear to God, I don't. He's a cool ass nigga.
But that was one of the people.
He thought it was going to be virtual. I don't know why he thought it was going to be virtual. Oh, well, he came back to to Contrary. It was all love. He's still super cool in my book. It's other niggas that's not.
I think I know who you're talking about now, but it's all whatever.
Yeah. But shout out to Daniel.
Shout out to Daniel.
Shout out my guy.
Shout out to Naja.
And Naja.
Also, shout out to myself. I listen to it on Apple Podcasts. I listen to every
you.
episode when it comes out. And
somebody
I
else. I seen
once.
somebody else posted, but they didn't tag us. But it was one of my niggas.
Justin Johnson, he be posting.
Justin is an avid listener of the show.
Yeah, he be posting.
If Justin ever wanted to come on the show, whenever he's not fucking busy, because I know that nigga be busy as fuck.
My nigga Reek. Shout out my nigga Reek. I know he be listening.
Ernest listens sometimes, doesn't he?
Cam.
Or no, Ernest don't fuck with us like that.
Ernest be listening.
Ernest got to run me my one.
Yo, what?
My one, my fade.
I don't know what that means.
We have to fight.
Okay. Well, y'all can fight, and then he can get on the episode of the podcast. Like, y'all can do it on the podcast.
On the pod.
Ooh. Fight night.
I'm going to out A&R him. I'm going to find 2 new artists that blow.
He said out A&R him.
We'll have an A&R off. Like on the Jamie Foxx show, they had a jingle off.
Shit. What about this verses from the other night?
Oh, man. Where do we start?
I mean,
I
didn't really watch. I just seen the clips.
Bro, 3-6 brought out Duke Deuce, Lil Wayne, Lil Flip. They brought out Terrence Howard. Who else they bring out? So many motherfucking people. Like, even if that fight, that Busy Bone bitch ass started, never would have happened, 3-6 would have still won the show. Like, they brought out Project Pat. Like, everybody came out for 3-6. And the crowd wasn't as hyped as it should have been.
Yeah,
I don't know where the show, I don't know
LA.
where it was.
Why the fuck was it in LA?
Because for one, if it was in Memphis, somebody would have got shot. Because it was so hype. Not even it wouldn't have even been an angry shot. Somebody would have got shot out of
joy.
Out of joy. Right? Right, that's how hype it would have got. They should have did this in Atlanta or something, though.
That's
on the East Coast. These are East
somewhere
rappers.
On the East Coast at least.
Like, you got a nigga you could have did it in Detroit. I think Detroit or Chicago would have been a nice common ground.
Chicago, Atlanta, Texas,
Miami even. Like, LA don't get, like, LA just don't understand. I mean, LA got their whole culture, so I mean,
they fuck with the South and shit, but yeah, when it come to, like, I feel like
when you bring all them people out, like you bring out Terrence Howard, that's
just not gonna hit
for
the
a
same,
specific group of people.
Yeah.
Okay, and these niggas don't understand that. You would have came a little further south, you would have got a really big show. And
Where was it at?
It was in LA.
Yeah, Swiss Beats was going crazy.
Swiss Beats was hot about that shit. Busy Bone was like, y'all not finna be doing too much other shit. First of all, Busy Bone.
He said, y'all ugly motherfuckers not finna be disrespecting me while I'm up here.
First off, Busy Bone, you have on Faded Glory, and Juicy J has on a Balenciaga from here.
First of all, don't do Faded Glory like that, because I got some in my closet.
Faded Glory's nice, but that's what Busy
what I got
had
on right now.
Apparently, Busy Bone is the crazy bone out of the group. Did not know that. Mm-hmm. I can't even name you all the bones. Busy, crazy.
I don't know.
I only know Crazy Bone.
Wishbone?
Is Wishbone one?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. I remember the books. I remember the Wishbone books.
thigh bone. Your thigh bone's connected to your shoulder bone.
They should have fucking played that. So, like, I guess, and we all knew this was going to be a wash from the beginning because we were just thinking 3-6 versus Bone Thugs. We wasn't thinking about 3-6 Juicy J. I'm not Project Pat, but DJ Paul, Gangsta Boo, Crunchy Black.
Somebody said something about told somebody to suck their dick.
Probably told Busy Bone to suck their dick.
Juicy J told Busy Bone to suck his dick.
Nigga, Juicy J could buy Busy Bone 6 times over with just production credit.
Nah, he could though.
And then he brought Lil Wayne out for Bands to Make It Dance. They brought Lil Flip out for Spinners. They brought Project Pat out. They brought Terrence Howard out for His Hot Out Here for a Pimp. These niggas won an Oscar for that. You were not beating 3-6 Mafia.
And I seen somebody on Twitter said Bone Thugs won over 3-6 Mafia.
And they're from
California. He was like, I might be biased, but just simply based on their catalog alone, I can't really name you more than one. I can't name you more than one Bone Thugs R&B song besides that one, and I don't even know the name of that one.
Crossroad, Notorious Thugs, only because Biggie. Yeah.
Crossroads,
and they got a song with Phil Hartman.
Shit, they got a song with Pac too, I think.
They do. What's that? Ambitions? No, that's not Ambitions. No. They do got a big song with Pac though.
But like your average rap consumer who
first of the
listens to
month,
it, but not really.
First of the month.
Okay, I know that's something. That's 2. That's 2. Can we get me up to 3?
Crazy Bone was in.
No, not a feature.
Well, Juicy J got to use features.
No, but it was Juicy J's song, and he had people featuring on it.
Nah,
they had songs that they was
to
featuring.
Make a dance, and that's
Juicy J's song.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's a French song, ain't it?
No, hell no. That's Juicy J's song.
Let's see.
I'm almost fucking positive.
They might share it. I'm pretty sure
that's Juicy J.
Yeah, that's Juicy J's song.
I was on
song by Juicy J.
Yep,
featuring Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. I'm just waiting on my bitch to cash out.
I'm tripping.
You said French. You think about Don't Stop. Pop that. Yeah. Yeah, no. Hey, fuck no. Fuck no. Fucking Bone Thugs ain't winning that shit. And Crazy Bone was on that song with Chameleonaire.
But he was a feature artist. It wasn't his song.
He could have played that. Would have went crazy. What's that song? They see me rolling.
I sang that song after I got my wisdom teeth pulled out because they put me in a wheelchair.
Shout out to Chameleonaire. Yeah. Shout out to all them Houston rappers. They actually like really do well with their money.
Yeah.
Slim Thug, Paul Wall.
They listen to their OGs.
They invested. They listen to Jay Prince.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Because
Slim Thug.
Anywhere else, they be fucking their money up. YK Osiris fucking their money up.
We can transition to YK.
Damn, look at us with the segues.
That's stupid. Look at
us. Hey, and it was a natural one. Was natural.
We podding. We podding. So what you want to touch on first? The Drake shit or the Lil Baby shit?
Drake.
All right.
Because
you would have did that.
I would have 100% did it.
I can't say I wouldn't have did that if I was YK. Apparently, like you said, bro, niggas fuck with YK. I think he's hilarious. I think he's like one of those meme rappers that we got these days. So like,
I don't know about a meme rapper, but I know what you
know what I mean. Like he's more of a personality than he is an artist.
Yeah,
and his personality is so funny. Like DJ Khaled is hilarious.
He like a Shiggy almost, but he got actual musical talent.
Yeah.
But he's just not really like that nigga musically. But he's like
I only know one song by the nigga.
I ain't gonna. Okay, he alright.
You know, that one song is good. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only one I know. He's just a funny ass nigga, man.
Oh yeah, he just be doing some funny shit.
I think this whole him owing people money thing is working in his favor because you already a social media. I think because he's taking it on the chin. Pause. He's taking it like a champ, right? So they're bashing him about owing them money, but he's kind of like laughing it off. He's not really, you know.
I mean, it's like a reverse 50 almost. I feel what you're saying. Like, 50 was going around saying motherfuckers motherfuckers owe him money.
Yeah, but if that let YK really owe 50 some money. He's turning him into a hashtag.
For sure.
like them people he still has as a hashtag.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? He still hashtags them.
Don't his ex still owe him money?
I think.
I think most recently he was taking it back to court.
I remember when they tried to get him to pay some kind of money and he was trying to act like he was broke. I thought that was genius. Because we all knew he wasn't broke.
I mean, that's what motherfuckers do.
Yes, but he was like trolling.
Yeah, and then as soon as they settled or whatever the fuck came out of it, he was on Instagram trolling about the shit.
I think he's absolutely hilarious.
I love 50 Cent, but I also hate him at the same time. Because that nigga is just, like, I understand why he got shot that many times. Like, he's a petty ass nigga, and I love that he's a petty ass nigga.
I think the fact that
I also understand.
I feel like, because he got shot 9 times at once, right? Mm-hmm. Any nigga that lived through getting shot 9 times at once, I'm going to be an asshole for the rest of my life. You niggas thought you could kill me and you couldn't do that?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And then I became famous.
And now I can really talk shit and throw rocks and hide. Yeah. Like that him and Floyd shit, priceless. If you could read 5 pages of a Harry Potter book, nigga, for the ELS, ice bucket tell it. Yeah, man.
Bro, he childish as hell.
And then they released that fucking audio of fucking Floyd on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, that shit was childish.
That's worse than the Webby shit. Angela Yee and Charlotte McGay.
The Breakfast Club be doing people wrong, and then they be like, "Oh no, we like you.
We love everybody up here."
They be talking about your ass, and then we get up there, they be acting all nice and shit, like what they did with Birdman. All three of y'all.
You see, they
put
just
some
had
respect
your boy
on my name.
Who's my boy? Tisa?
Who?
Tisa Korea.
Fuck.
Who's my boy? Who's my boy this time?
It start with the same letter though.
No, they didn't have Travis on the Breakfast Club.
No, fuck.
Travis ain't doing no interviews right now.
Thug?
Nah, Troy Ave.
What the fuck? They just had Troy Ave still make music? He's 43 years old.
How old is Jay-Z? 50?
But Troy Ave sounds like a child. And he hasn't been rapping as long as Jay-Z. And kicker, he's not Jay-Z.
Not the kicker.
I don't like Troy Ave. Even though I have like 2 songs I like by the guy, that whole situation with him and Taxstone, I don't like that.
Yeah, so Charlamagne wasn't there. Whenever they have Troy Ave on, Charlamagne ain't never there since.
Because he know. That's because he, Who's listening to Troy Ave? New York ain't down bad enough for Troy Ave to be thinking he the hottest nigga out. There's too many niggas in New York.
Is it? Who all is rapping from New York?
French
right
is still hot.
Fabio Foreign.
Fabio.
He's from New York.
Mm-hmm. Cass would have been.
I mean, that whole like New York drill scene is kind of running New York right now. So, I mean, I guess he was talking. I watched part of it because I just had to see if, for one, I couldn't believe that they was interviewing him, especially being that like I believe him and Tax is like about to finally start trial for that shit like pretty soon.
Jesus, just now. Where the hell has Tax been? I thought he's been locked up for that.
Yeah.
I hope his time served.
No, he must not have gotten bail.
Nah,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And depending on, I don't know how long he's been in jail, but depending on,
and it's like that COVID shit. It was before he got locked up before COVID. It was for
like 2015, 2016.
Well, I don't know if it was for murder, but it was a gun charge and someone ended up dying.
Somebody died. He had a gun, but they can't link that he killed the person.
They don't know. They don't know what happened. I don't think, unless they got the whole shit on camera and just ain't said nothing. But if that was the case, I don't feel like
it would have been came out. Yeah,
I don't feel like it would even be no need for the trial. Like nigga, that's slam dunk.
I've never heard of a rap case lasting. It's like a rap case. I know this ain't no rap case, But it
it
involves
kinda
a
is.
semi-high profile rapper.
I didn't know who Taxstone was until TJ said something about him.
I only know him as a podcaster. I can't tell you anything Taxstone does. I just know about his podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
I mean,
The street nigga outside of the podcast. I mean, he was starting to do other shit. Like he was starting to do like A&R and all that type shit. So
Like, I know he had his hands in business. He was rubbing shoulders with the right
Yeah,
folk. Like,
for sure, for
Taxstone
sure.
would have been a...
man,
He would
bro.
the Joe Budden podcast would not have been... I can't even speak right. Joe Budden podcast wouldn't have went up like that if Taxstone was out. Because I think Taxstone is 10 times funnier than Joe Budden.
I think it
And
would
Taxstone
still
and
be
Joe
up.
Budden had
I
that
don't
little
think.
rift.
Yeah, I think they also kind of squashed it, but
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. But I mean, he definitely done gave Taxstone his flowers before, or well, I don't know if it was necessarily Joe, but they've talked about Taxstone on the show, like when it was still like Rory and Maul there and shit. But I mean, yeah, I don't really know exactly what he was doing outside of the podcast and shit, but I mean, you know, he was cool with Charlamagne and all that shit. So
Him and Wax would
yeah,
doing hella shows together. Like a him and Wax
what
show
is-
would be hilarious.
What did Wax do?
He was Charlamagne's bodyguard.
Okay.
But before then, he came up with Charlamagne, I believe. But
Yeah, I
that's
think
who
they
he was.
grew
He
up
was his
together.
muscle.
Okay. Because I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, he is hilarious. I love him.
Funny
He's
as hell.
also dumb as fuck.
He sound like he'd be dumb as rocks, but that man is hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just listening to their podcast the other day, and the way he pronounced the COVID vaccine, he thought it was the Covic vaccine.
Kovic.
He said he thought that was the name of the vaccine.
Covine. I thought he said Covine.
Yeah, Covine. And then, but it was
that
something.
nigga's so stupid, bro.
There was something. Oh my God! It was something about the erections. Like he thought somebody was saying, "Oh, the insurrection." He was like, "What's?" He was like, "What is that?" He was like, "Cause sometimes I be having problems getting erections too, or whatever, or like something."
Oh
It
yeah,
was-
he was like, oh, I thought you said erection.
Does he still do
Yeah.
the show with
Erection.
I can't think of her name.
Bully and the
Bully and
Beast.
the Beast.
Yeah, who was that with?
I don't know who it is, but he does still do it though.
Well, he used to who be on Taxstone show. She's married to a football player.
Miko.
Yeah. She doesn't do.
She don't do podcasts no more.
Oh, okay, she was really funny too.
I fucked with Miko. She's funny on like social media still. Like she still be posting shit. I don't think her and Brent together no more though.
Really?
Yeah.
She used to always talk about that nigga. It's hilarious.
Doesn't she do like sports podcasts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's really knowledgeable in the sport too.
Nah, yeah, for real.
Do y'all listen to Rory and Maul?
No.
Yeah.
I do.
He finally came
Yeah,
around.
man, I came around, man.
Joe
They got a
hating
good
ass.
podcast.
I have enough podcasts to listen to already. I have y'all's,
Ours.
ours.
You on the show.
This podcast.
You on the-
This podcast called Morbid, because that's like a true crime podcast.
I need to get on more true crime podcasts
I
because
love-
those be the one.
Hey, the one Morbid, they be getting on my nerves sometimes, but they be having like some good information or whatever, and I like their podcast because they be touching on stories that's like not just the really big ones that everybody know about. It's like smaller ones that nobody knows about, ones that aren't even from the United States, all that shit. They cool. And then I'll listen to the Chop by T podcast. Sometimes it depends on what the subject is, and then
We got to get on that show too, man.
what you call that?
Y'all going to the live show?
Whenever they schedule it, they already scheduled
They
it.
scheduled it for January
They dropped the link
22nd.
22nd.
Oh yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I
go.
told Demo he had DM me. He was like, "Would you go to a live show?" Yeah. What the fuck, nigga?
Yeah.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah,
Can I be on it?
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to it. And then Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz, they podcast.
I listen to Brilliant Idiots still. I listen to Flagrant too. They had Michael Irvin on there.
I haven't listened to it, but
I ain't listened to Flagrant 2 in a minute.
Michael Irvin was on there.
based on what they be
Hilarious.
talking about on there, I want to listen to it.
Cocaine. The
That's what I'm
Cocaine
saying. I
Cowboy
be
at
wanting
his
to
finest.
listen to that shit, but then like I don't know.
I'm
like,
not gonna lie, they are really funny together.
they like I liked it when it first came out because it was still mostly about sports and
it
like
has not shit to do with
it. Don't
I mean,
they don't talk Nathan? I mean they
but
do and they don't.
Yeah,
They do and they don't.
Yeah.
Like they'll bring like someone in from sports like sometimes
Michael Irvin.
or like Israel Adesanya fuck with them tough. So like they'll have sports people in, but then like
He's the dude that does MMA, right?
yeah.
The
But
guy that
if
can't
it's
watch
like
it.
if they don't have a sports guest, like they ain't talking about nothing that got to do with
They just
sports.
talking about
Like they talking
whatever
about
they
the
talk about
most
on Brilliant Idiots.
off wall ass shit. Not even
But
like
they be based on what Andrew has said on the.
I'm still a
Brilliant
patron.
Idiots.
That's crazy.
Really?
You said what?
He's still a patron? We need to fucking start a Patreon. Are you willing to do more than one podcast a week?
I am. Yeah. But like apparently they be more out of pocket on Flagrant 2. They be
Most
saying
definitely.
they be saying some shit that you could get canceled for on Flagrant 2.
You
And that's
thought
the
they
kind
was
of shit
wild
I don't
on
like.
Flagrant. You should hear what they be saying on the Patreon. They be saying some wild shit.
That's
I
why I'm
would
trying to
listen
get on
to
there, bro.
Cause you don't have to censor your content on there?
No, we could like we're not gonna get any ad money on YouTube because we smoke on camera. Like that's just a done deal on that.
Mm-hmm.
Like there may be ads that show on our video, but we may never see the money from it because we smoke on camera.
That's one thing I need to start doing is listening to the podcast on YouTube. But when I listen to podcasts, I just be listening to them. I don't watch.
Shout out Contrary, man. They started their YouTube page 2 months ago. They are at 41 subscribers.
Hey, shout out to them. I think I need to go subscribe to it.
I'm not gonna lie, man. They got a good goddamn show. They really like.
Nah, yeah.
That's a
they
good.
working.
They are some good fucking podcasts.
My niggas working for sure, for sure.
For real. And I'm not saying that just because they my niggas.
You know, I don't give a fuck if I'm friends or cool with nobody. I'll tell you the truth. But I don't know how everybody else be having a different 24 hours in a day than I do. But I don't be having time to listen to everybody's podcast. But I need to start listening to theirs. I did, like when they first started, I used to listen to it almost every day.
They had
like,
Zan
I
on
got
last episode.
I got on I downloaded Spotify just to listen to their goddamn.
I got them.
They're on Apple
they
now,
on
so you
Apple
don't have to
now.
listen to them on Spotify. They're on Apple.
Yeah,
now.
I got them on Apple and shit.
Okay, well,
But they had Zan on last
I'll listen
episode.
to it now.
You know Zan.
Yeah.
She was really cool. I'd never met her before, but I had obviously heard of her. Really good podcast. Just so happened, and this could be a segue, but you know she designs clothing. Just so happened that day Virgil died.
Yeah.
So it was just like, wow. So we were able to talk about that. And then her insight on how she creates everything. Those niggas, man, they bounce off of each other well. It's a good show, man.
Yeah. I feel like
Watch our shit, but watch they shit too.
the times that I have like just like been in the background listening or whatever, they definitely do good with each other. And I feel like they do just like how y'all be doing. Y'all be talking about some shit and don't motherfucking know a goddamn thing and be wrong as hell.
Like
And I be wishing you could like insert and be like, sir, that is not correct.
We have to start going live one day with this show. Once the viewership starts going up, we got to go live like once a month or something on YouTube Live or something so people could comment as we're recording. So we could actually talk to people.
I'm with it. Shit. I mean, that's how No Jumper do they shit.
That would be
Yeah. They'll set the premiere ready for it and then they start up. And OBS allows us to do all that.
Yeah,
So.
I would probably still not get on camera, but I think that would be really cool.
I want to do another, so I'm going to just go ahead and spill the beans on what I got planned. Me and Daryl are going to start a podcast about NFTs called The Next Fucking Thing.
Okay.
It's going to be strictly
Okay.
about NFTs. It's not going to be on camera. It's only on audio. For right now, because I don't really set this shit up every goddamn day. But we can do it on audio. And he has so much, he knows so much about that shit. Like the metaverse, NFT, cryptocurrency. His whole knowledge on that
shit.
But you know,
is so fucking far ahead of anybody I know.
Daryl has been investing at least since middle school. Because he was trying to teach me in high school, and I was like,
Daryl's
dumb,
been
I
on
can't do this.
cryptocurrency and just coding, period, since high school. He's been a nerd like that since high school.
Yeah.
When he talks to me about this shit, and he can actually explain it in like regular nigga layman terms, which makes it even easier for me to understand because there's so many different pieces. It's the metaverse, basically, that is the umbrella of everything. So under that umbrella, you got Meta, you got crypto, which is Dodge.
What the fuck is Meta?
Meta is going to be one of the many universes that are already existing. So Dreamland is a universe that already exists.
What the fuck?
It's basically just the fucking Sims, but in real life, and you spend cryptocurrency to get real things or fake things. So NFTs are like one of ones or one of tens. They're collectibles for you to have in the metaverse, to have in this fake universe. I know that sounds like some bullshit to us right now, but in 5-10 years, we're going to have to hop on that wave.
I wonder if that must have been what Daryl was showing me pictures of the last time he was on.
Of like the different universes that there are?
No, not universes. It's like designs
different
and
universes.
shit.
Okay, OpenSea is...
It sounds like some good bullshit.
Well, Bored Ape. What else is that other shit? All that shit. OpenSea is what he was showing you. That's where they sell all the art. The art that he was making? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's trying to create some bullshit, just like how everybody else is doing, and selling it for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And I 100% believe that he could do it.
Yeah, why not?
Easy.
Why not?
Easy.
Why not?
Easy.
People are selling those Bored Ape things for 30, 40 Ethereum. You know how much that fucking equates to in real money?
No.
$300,000. That's a lot of money off of some fake coins.
So my thing is,
it's all fake until you cash
these things. So they just go and make they just draw some shit and say, okay, now this is an NFT, and then I'm gonna sell it. And just because who the fuck ever thought it looked cool?
Essentially, I mean, that's all that is.
Bullshit.
That's all that is.
Basically selling art.
It's
bullshit. More. We could sell the podcast. We could sell each episode. We could make this one episode an NFT.
So
we could put this pod. What we could do is have a podcast that we do that we only put out as audio, and we could sell all the video as NFT. And that would actually fucking go. If we never put our shit on, if we started recording in January but never put our shit out, we could sell all of those as NFTs. And if we was popping like that, that shit would go. Because only one person would have access to that video. You know, it's kind of like how that nigga
Wu-Tang
did with the Wu-Tang shit. But everybody's in on it now. And I think the reason why it's so important to get in on it now is because we're still late. We're late as fuck to it. And it's not even what it's going to be yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody keeps saying, like, they're going to move all the money to digital currency. And I'm not going to be able to do it. I can't.
I'm going to be honest. If this whole meta digital universe shit gets as big as it can, these coins are worth more than real money.
And, like, what confuses me most about it is, like, they be talking about is coins, but my nigga, where the coins at? Where's the physical coin?
So here, so
I know that's
I'll get you a kicker. Some shit that blew my mind when Daryl was explaining it to me. With it wasn't Bored Ape, but it was something kind of like Bored Ape. It was like something with bears or something. And each one of these things are selling for 10, 20 Ethereum or whatever, which is worth a lot.
Right.
How it started is crypto mining. So what that is,
you can mine.
You can mine, but you have to have so much power to do that.
My homie tried to. It's apps where you can mine.
I don't fucking
for crypto.
understand what the fuck. It like they was talking about this on Clubhouse, and it was pissing me off. Explaining what mine
it
was.
pisses me off too.
Because I don't fucking
it sounds
get
like some good bullshit.
You can kind of create this, so you can create the coin. If you wanted to make a real coin, if we wanted to create a burn one coin, we could do that. We would have to mine for that. We would have to create that coin with hella different fucking computers that basically not digitized, but they do the algorithm to tell you how much it's worth, basically. It's a computer telling you how much it's worth. And that's how niggas is getting off. With that little bear shit I was talking about, niggas, before it got popping, niggas had it on a website where if you got one of these bears at really cheap, we also threw in like 10 banana coins is what they call it. It's a real fucking thing, a banana coin. $10 worth of banana coin back then probably wasn't worth nothing. $10 worth of banana coin now? Of banana coin, TJ, is worth tens of thousands of dollars.
I think I'm gonna have to do some crack to understand this shit. Cause you've explained mining, and I still don't like.
Look.
Is when they be coal mining and shit, and they get coal out the fucking.
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
Or like mining for gold,
they gotta
or mining
come up
for
with different
diamonds.
names.
It's like coding. It's coding. You know what coding is, right?
I know what coding is.
You know how you build.
I took
you can
a
build
robotics
some
class, so I learned about coding.
It's coding, but it's not coding. So Daryl could tell you way.
Fucked me up again.
Daryl could tell you about it, and that's really what we're trying to bridge the gap, trying to really explain all of this shit in layman terms, so everybody can get on the wave and try to make some money because there's too much money in this fake fucking universe.
That's my thing.
It's too much real money. It's too much real money, though, TJ.
Man.
It's too much real money in this fake ass world. So niggas probably need to get on it before the IRS starts really taxing niggas. Okay? Because the government don't even have a real grasp on this. They don't really understand this.
I'm sure they don't.
Big tech understand this. Elon Musk understands this. Like, really smart people understand this.
Like, this shit just be blowing my mind.
I
Like, it's
bet-
a whole nother universe that niggas just created. And now I gotta go spend real money to get fake money to
Get real money.
Like, I bet this, like, exactly how I'm feeling right now, dazed and confused, and like, how the fuck did somebody come up with this? I bet this is how motherfuckers felt when they came up with math and the Pythagorean theorem and all that shit. Like, when motherfuckers thought all this shit up, like, how you figure this out? How did you make this shit up? Like, how do I know this is correct?
I just wish I would have got on Bitcoin back when I very first heard of it.
me too.
When we was in high school. And I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, is this like VC?
What is
Oh
VC?
God,
2K coins?
2K. It's like it's virtual currency.
Essentially, if 2K wanted to come out with a VC coin,
But they come out with an NFT.
I'm sure they could. That would be a lot of money. But then again, it wouldn't be a lot of money. You could just put out a picture and that'd be an NFT. But if you were like 2K and you was really, really thinking about some cool shit, you could come out with a game that only one person can play in this universe. But
Okay, now my
That's the
question
NFT.
is for the Bored Ape stuff or whatever.
have you been seeing that stuff?
No, that's not on my algorithm. Funny stuff, haha. That's on my algorithm.
Have you
So
been
it's
seeing those
supposed
people
to
with those crypto punk pictures, like the little digital pictures? OBJ had his, he changed his Avi
think
to
I
it.
was-
That's the NFT shit. The little, yeah, they're called crypto punks, and it's pixelated pictures of people.
No, I haven't seen it, but it's supposed to be exclusive and only you have access to it, right? But if I just take a screenshot of whatever it is and put it out there,
You're fucking with the internet though. So like when you screenshot something, everything is a part of a blockchain. If you screenshot that somewhere, somehow they can find that screenshot was taken as a screenshot from whatever page, and it's not the original thing.
okay. But
So in the
everybody
real
can
world,
see it now.
yeah, cool. You screenshot and put it on Instagram. It don't make no difference. You don't own it. You didn't get no money off of it. The motherfucker that owns it.
I mean, it's basically like having a Basquiat versus a picture of a Basquiat.
Yeah, it's gonna be worth more because it's real. Like I was thinking about that. I might as well just go ahead and screenshot one of these Bored Apes and put it as my Avi. No, these niggas own these Bored Apes that they have as their Avi. Lil Baby, Steph Curry have the Bored Apes as their. They do. Yeah, Lil Baby has invested into Bored Ape. Lil Baby also invested into Hero Bread, something that Tom Brady made. That is gonna be coming out. It's like a gluten-free, whatever-free bread that's gonna come out through Subway.
Is
yeah, I heard about
do you have the mind to do that too?
No, but he invested in it. That's just that's just why I mentioned it.
I didn't know if it was like something.
No.
that was like a-
No,
I
I
don't
seen
know.
Takeoff just
Their thing-
invested in some shit too, some NFT shit. Youngie sent it in the.
I didn't see it.
Youngie sent it in the
You gotta like
IG chat.
niggas like that, like niggas with money right now are doing it because it's gonna be worth way more later because of the hype. Facebook is going into the metaverse because they know in 5 to 10 years, that's what shit gonna be, man. Niggas, you thought niggas didn't want to go outside now.
You gotta buy land
So do you-
in a fake universe.
You don't have to. You don't have to buy land. You don't have. You can buy land, and then when you do buy land, Think about it. Because how it was explained to me.
How?
Okay,
How
listen,
do I
listen,
think
listen,
about it?
listen. I'm trying to give you this picture. So say we're on a game. We on the sticks. All three of us, we online. We all online. We all on the sticks together. We all meet. Okay, pause.
I don't have to pause.
She don't
That
have-
gay for me.
All right, that's gay for us. Pause. So we all online. Say we on 2K. And we all go to the rec together. If you own that rec, the amount of people that come inside of your virtual land, you get paid off for that. Like, you get currency off of that. So that little virtual land you got right here, that's the spot for every nigga that decided to come on virtual. Like, say in 10 years, I put my Oculus on. TJ, come to the bar real quick. All right, put your Oculus on. You gonna meet me there. Meet me at Slim and Husky's. Slim and Husky's gonna have something in the virtual world. I bet.
And I'm gonna be able to eat in the virtual world.
No.
Okay, then. So what the
But
fuck
see-
we meeting at the bar for?
So what the fuck you DM folks for? It's the same thing. That's what it's gonna become.
I don't DM. Folks.
That's okay. You're gonna have hella niggas hitting up your meta inbox.
I'm
But
not gonna set it up.
they gonna knock on your shit. You gonna see them.
I'm blind.
I think it's inevitable. I don't like it, but just like TikTok, it's blowing up.
I like TikTok. It's fun.
I still got a love-hate relationship because it's so head-ass that people prop their phone up and then mouth words into their phone. It's just so cringe to me. I think when you cry into your camera, you're a fucking idiot.
Man, bro, I tweeted about that.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I don't see how people
I
do
done
that
cried
shit.
in the video before. I was crying on the video, but like I looked at it and I was like, delete that shit right now.
Okay, so here's my thing. You cried during that video. You didn't post it, did you?
No.
You just took that video. I don't got a problem. That's in your phone. That's your cloud. It's once I got to see it. I would have, if you would have posted that of you crying, I would have DM'd you and be like,
Take the shit
you
down.
might want to take that down. Like, we can talk about whatever's going on, but you might want to take that down. I can't rock with people that pull their phone out.
To go cry to the internet. I don't get it. I do not get it.
I mean,
Like
I can't cry to the internet.
in very
Like if you
specific
lost,
cases.
like if you lost a very, very close someone to you and you just end up, bawling and crying during the video.
But like if you were
maybe
crying
cool.
before you started the video,
Yes,
that's the one.
yeah,
right
if I
there.
start
and
the-
I was
if
crying
I-
before I
the-
started.
the video
And
started.
no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was like, I can't post this anywhere. But I was crying.
Because what if you mess up? You got to retake it. And you got to be just as emotional. You got to
And that's
captivate
where
that
my
same
thing
energy.
come in. Like it would be one thing if I wasn't around like females and see them like
Yeah.
You got to get the right
Like-
angle. Don't do that.
not just the right angle. I done seen them redo the video 20 million times. Oh no,
I hate. Oh my goodness.
When I
Like,
did the voiceover for the video that I did for my uncle's club, I did it like 10 times
That's
because
different.
I didn't
That's-
like. I
yeah, that's
don't like
different.
my voice,
That's different though.
and I sound country.
That's different. You posting that, that's different. Motherfucker posting a video of themselves crying for whatever reason. It really be some like if
the same go with a nigga screaming into the phone, talking tough to another nigga.
Yeah.
The same. But I feel like that been played out though.
yeah, I ain't never did nothing like that.
I don't think I have.
Did I?
I might have. I might have. It wouldn't surprise me if I did.
I've never done that. Like I don't think I've ever had any social media beef. But if I did, I probably just looked at that shit and then just didn't respond because
I ain't never had social
Don't mean
media
nothing to me.
beef. I remember back in the day, I used to go back and forth with niggas and joke on social media. That used to be a lot of fun before everything got so fucking sensitive.
everybody is so serious. It's depressing. Like I don't like talking to people because I offend somebody every time I talk.
You see Twitter, Jack stepped down from the head of Twitter, and then the guy who replaced him, they dug up some of his old tweets.
Who's Jack?
Jack is the guy who owned Twitter.
Why did he step down?
I don't know. I didn't watch the video. I didn't read the tweet neither.
I heard that
There's a social media tab on the screen though. That if you wanted to scroll through Twitter, you could.
I heard
Like doing all that reading.
That's cool.
I heard that the board of Twitter asked for a CEO that was more like dedicated to Twitter.
Oh, it's because he has his hands in so many different things.
Yeah.
What is he with Tidal now?
I seen he's with Tidal.
Periscope is his.
Square.
Obviously. Square. Damn, Jack. Damn. It's crazy because people like Jack more than they like Mark Zuckerberg.
Most definitely.
Mark is
Robot.
what? Hey, who was that nigga from MySpace?
Tom.
Yeah, where he at?
They gave him a lot of money and he started taking pictures. He started. They paid him however much money for MySpace. Then he just traveled the world, started taking pictures.
Damn.
Tom living his best life.
I wish somebody would pay me to just take some pictures. I'll do it. What picture you want me to take?
We're gonna get these
Well,
NFTs popping.
Not all pictures. I'll take some pictures.
That's if the bitches really wanted to get on and fuck OnlyFans. Sell your pussy as NFT.
Hey, you might be giving out the sauce for real though. Oh God.
Hilarious.
You know, it's some women who could sell their pussy. Kim Kardashian could sell a picture of her pussy as an NFT.
Most definitely.
Most defo.
Speaking of Kim Kardashian, have y'all noticed how her and her sister have noticeably had a reduction in the size of their ass?
I haven't.
Have
that.
They have. I didn't. Only reason why I seen this because I follow the Shade Room and stuff, and they have they have posted. Let's see. Show it on. No, show it on the other side too. They have
Like
posted.
K-Swiss. These are Adidas guys, not K-Swiss.
Hilarious. They have posted where there's pictures of Kim and Chloe with their ass noticeably smaller, and because it don't look like they got a diaper on now.
Chloe never needed to do that. That's OJ daughter. OJ kid.
So I seen something else. Chloe, I don't think she's OJ daughter. There was a guy who was Chris's hairdresser, and if you look at the pictures with him next to Chloe, that look like that's her motherfucking daddy. Like Chloe doesn't look like none of the Kardashians.
Yeah, no, we all know she got a different dad.
And then she has like, even in her 6 different faces that she has, she don't look like none of the Kardashians.
Tristan Thompson don't like her.
Speaking of him,
How much time we have before we get to Tristan?
1:57.
Okay. We got like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Let me
Motherfuckers be hitting me. Yeah, I like the show. It's too. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Watch the whole fucking show. Because toward the end is where I don't give a fuck. Bitch ass.
Speaking of, so my Instagram has shown me that picture of when I had posted where I had got y'all shirts.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, this is a year old, and I was like, I should post it, but I didn't. Oops.
Right.
I'm gonna post it though. But Tristan Thompson got another bitch pregnant in Texas.
Big T.
Yeah, and he sent her a text message or email, whatever it was, basically telling her like,
Please.
basically telling her like not to try to go after him for no money or nothing, and leave him alone because after this season he's retiring. And he said the only money that you're going to get for child support is going to be whatever they require somebody who is unemployed to pay because he ain't going to have no job. And he was like, that's only a couple of $100 a month. He was like, so either you could take this $75K now and leave me alone because I'm not going to be in this child's life. Or you can take the minimum child support will be like a couple $100, and it'll be a couple $100, and then the child ain't gonna have no daddy that's gonna be around and stuff. And
even though everybody knows Tristan Thompson kid.
Yeah, he know it's his kid. Like that's crazy. He done went and had like what, 3 babies on Chloe. Ain't this like the 3rd one? Or is this the 2nd one?
You know what's crazy though? Tristan Thompson got a bag from Cleveland. right? LeBron finagled a
Hooked
bag
him up.
out of Cleveland. He hooked this nigga up for real. He set him up for life. That was a generational wealth contract.
Oh, God.
He don't have to play basketball another day, but he did get drafted in 2011. Come on, man. Why are you retiring? Come on, man. Give me a couple more seasons. Just hoop.
But is he good?
He's an offensive rebounder. He was a couple seasons ago. Look, man. Tristan Thompson is just he can find another team. If fucking JaVale McGee can turn his career around, Tristan Thompson could have a second stretch at a career. He could get another good 4-5 years out of his career.
Maybe he don't want to. Shit.
Maybe just like fucking bitches.
He's tired of getting these bitches pregnant, paying child support.
I mean, that's possible.
Chloe like him.
Shit, she more than like him.
I don't. So I think that the Kardashians there's a shift. They're starting to fuck with white dudes more often now.
Are we saying starting to? Because they've all been known to fuck with their fair share of any shade.
Yeah.
I guess. But
Is that a
I
season?
think they finna start fucking with white dudes. They done got their ass reducted.
Productive.
For the white man.
Yeah. So they ain't got no full pissy pamper diaper asses no more.
Kanye said that's still his bitch.
I don't think Kanye's gonna sign the divorce papers.
Yeah, no, they're always going to be married.
Yeah.
What's his name? Pete Davidson.
That's your boy, ain't it?
He's funny sometimes.
He's Saturday Night Live, nigga.
He is, but he wasn't never funny on Saturday Night Live. I liked him better as just like a regular ass comedian.
What? With what special?
He had one special that was good, and then his movie The King of Staten Island was funny. And the only reason why I remember his movie, yeah, that was the name of it, because it was one of the first movies that had to get streamed because it was supposed to come out in theaters, then COVID hit. That fucked niggas' bags up right there, boy.
Yeah, I remember seeing that commercial a lot of times.
Yeah, it was a funny movie. Bill Burr's in it. There's some funny people in there. You're not a big Bill Burr guy, are you?
Nah, I fuck
like
with Bill Burr.
Okay.
Ain't he married to a black woman?
I think
No. That's the one who said nigga.
Huh?
Is that the one who said
no.
nigga?
Bill Maher's not married
Bill
to
Maher.
anybody.
Bill
He likes
Maher.
fucking black women.
Oh,
That's
Bill,
different.
so Bill Burr's the bald-headed white dude then.
Yeah, he's on that F is for Family is his show.
Yeah, he's married to a black woman.
Yeah, Gary Owens, and he's the cool kind of white dude that's married to a black woman. Gary Owens is the annoying white fuck that's married to a black woman.
He's
you can't
like
shut the fuck
look,
up about it.
I'm married to a black woman.
Like, nigga, shut up before I fuck your wife.
But he ain't married to her no more. You remember they getting a divorce?
Yeah. But you can't keep talking that shit around niggas. A nigga gonna test your wife, white boy. White boy. How much your queen love you? That really do test out interracial relationships. Especially with white boys. I lived with one who got cheated on.
But didn't he cheat too?
Yeah, but who'd she cheat with? A black man. Because she was black.
I wonder if...
Because she knew what home was.
Wow.
I didn't fuck her.
I wonder if, like, if I was in an interracial couple and my significant other, like, say if I was with a white dude and he cheated on me with another black girl versus a white girl,
It's a fetish.
I think I would be more upset about him cheating with the black girl than the white girl.
Why?
But I switch it. If your white girlfriend, if you had a white girlfriend, and she not known to fuck with, yeah, I know, but she not known to fuck with niggas, but she fuck with you. Which I want to talk about something when the show is over. I saw today.
Okay.
About niggas having white girlfriends. And I think you know what I'm talking about.
I don't, but
Okay, I'll tell you after the show. Say you had a white girlfriend, and she don't usually fuck with niggas, but she fuck with you. She cheat on you with another nigga. That's
That would rub me the wrong way. I'd be like,
I'm gonna think you have a fetish.
Yeah. I would already.
Which is cool, but I can't be with you if you got a fetish. I'll fuck you, but
I can't.
I mean,
and then it depends.
does
You can't
feel
have
like
no
it,
super
but I don't
nigger
know,
fetish.
Like, Yeah, that's
Some
not a
women
good
like
situation.
niggas that's super dark just off of the strength that they look like fucking gorillas.
Wow, offensive. I like those guys.
Okay.
I'm saying white. No, that's what's in their mind. Them be the women's with the Queen of Spades tattoo.
Okay. Just because you said it be them, it's not your thoughts. I'll accept it. But no, like, I would be
If
more
that's your kind of
offended.
nigga, that's your kind of nigga. But if your kind of nigga was frail, I just love frail white niggas.
I can't do that.
Just like frail white boys that say nigga.
So what's the difference though?
What you talking about?
You said if
Because I was saying I like dark skin.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If that's her type, what is it? What's the difference? Like whether or not it's a black nigga or a white nigga. Like
A race is always gonna have is always gonna play a part in my mind, especially after what I've seen, because I know that nigga had a fetish for black women.
oh no, I'm not saying like that. No, he most definitely probably did. I ain't even gonna cap, but yeah.
It's just how I look at it's how I look at interracial couples now. Because like I have no issue with interracial couples. I don't want people to think I have any issue with that. But I do see where some of them are fetishes.
Oh no, like
Yeah.
definitely. I 100% believe like the white dude. A lot of the white dudes that be downtown, they fetishize black women. Because whenever I go downtown with like my wigs and stuff, wearing the straight hair, they don't really bother me too much. But let me come out with my nigga fro. They be like, oh, hi.
Damn.
Hi, nigga girl.
Damn, Broomhilda.
Yeah. They be all up in my face. And be like,
catch that?
please back. Yeah.
You caught that?
Yeah. Like I can't do it. But like they definitely do be fetishizing.
Fetishizing.
Fetish.
Fetishing.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Like, and you can always tell, too. It's not like we know people in interracial couples that really love each other. Like Ariel and Dupree. They love each other.
Yeah.
They're inseparable. It's not a white-black thing. These motherfuckers really like each other.
Yeah. It's like on a personal level type thing.
Yeah. And it's really only when I look at white and black couples, not black and Mexican or anything like that.
I do it for all of them.
I don't do it for all of them. Really, especially not Asian, because if an Asian woman marry a black nigga, she don't care about the people that birth her, because they don't want no nigga in that house. Okay, so she love you, right? She love you. So it's just sometimes with some of these white women, it be white women specifically because white families be so racist, and you grow up with this hate. Well, not even you grow up with this hate. You grow up with your parents really not liking one specific type of person, so where you gonna lash out and start fucking niggas. I've seen it happen. We've all seen it happen.
We have.
It's that jungle juice.
Speaking Jungle Juice by Purity is actually really good. That's all I'm saying.
Jungle juice is good. It's Jungle Fever. My fault. It's crazy you made a song about that. There's a whole movie about that.
Yeah.
That's really racist to call it Jungle Fever too. Let's keep it a bean.
It is.
Because who is the one that's... I'm obviously the gorilla. What are you? If this is Jungle Fever...
Yeah.
Are you Tarzan?
No, you would be Tarzan.
No, I'm one of Tarzan's brother cousins or whatever them...
Brother
you would be
cousins.
Tarzan.
I'm fucking weak,
They would
bro.
be like the
Get
white,
us off
the
of this
white
shit,
woman
bro.
that's
What
like
is wrong
civilized.
with this nigga?
What are we at? Are we like really...
2 hours, 8 seconds.
All right, yeah, we can go ahead and wrap up.
8 minutes.
This
Goddamn.
nigga is wow.
All right. Time for the...
Did we even talk about what I had right there? Oh, we talked about the verses.
The verses.
Yeah, okay. All right, well,
And then I was using the Twitter stuff.
cool. Our shit looks really nice.
It does. Shout out to Rodney for learning all this shit.
Shout out to YouTube. You know what's crazy? I saw a commercial that basically says what we always say. You can learn anything on YouTube.
You can.
It was like a YouTube University commercial. I was like, you motherfuckers.
You should have pitched that idea to them.
They
too.
stole our idea.
Shit.
Oh, I do have a tab on there for all of our social medias,
yeah.
so that when you go to it, you can actually go to the browser, and all of our social medias will be up: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter,
When I click
Spotify.
follow us on social media, I just see the.
Right now, go to Safari. It's not gonna be on OBS. It's the actual Safari app.
But I was using Twitter.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can follow us on all of those platforms. I already have it laid out for the people to look at us and
Yeah, right here.
yeah, or wherever the hell
Hold
it
on,
is.
let me see where. Oh no, it just shows up. Oh, I clicked on the thing.
Where's
yeah,
it?
click, go up.
Up
Show
here?
them up. Yeah,
Subscribe.
like and subscribe.
Hit that fucking thing down there.
Follow.
Hit that fucking thing and follow us.
Follow, and you can also go onto the Instagram and just click on the link, and it will take you to all of those
on,
where you
man.
can follow, like, and subscribe on everything.
Professionals, man.
Start saving our posts on Instagram. So that's the new engagement.
Is it really saving
It said
posts?
likes and comments is like at the bottom of the list now.
Damn, man. They don't tell nobody about this.
No, they
stuff.
never tell
How did y'all
me
find
this.
out?
I was listening to Joe Budden talk about it.
Okay.
They don't tell nobody.
I
about
also
this shit.
so there are YouTube videos about how to get your stuff to break on different platforms. Like there's a YouTube video on how to get your stuff to break on TikTok. Because like you don't really have to use like no captions, no hashtags, none of that. Usually it be the sounds, and then the time you post and the frequency of your post. And then there was some other shit that he said, like you gotta like
we need a social
you have to
media.
post like different. That's what I'm learning to do. That's my new job. I mean, I already have a job doing it now. That's why I had to watch them YouTube videos to find out how to do it, because I just made a TikTok for the Nirvana page, and I was trying to figure out how. Because I'm not following nobody. I ain't told nobody about the TikTok yet, but I've only posted. So I've posted 3 posts, and I did 3 in one day. One of them, 2 of them have, all 3 of them have sound. One of them has a mediocre, popular-ish sound. The other one has one that I made on my own, so it's not a popular sound at all. And then the last one that I made is like a mediocre sound too. That one has like 500 views on it. And like I didn't promote it or anything. And it like has likes and shit on it. I did use a couple of hashtags on that one. And then like some people started following the page too.
Look, man, I have to figure out all of that shit because I just like tweeting bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
before we go, my guys play tomorrow, and I know that nobody want to talk about it, but my niggas play tomorrow, and we gonna rape Alabama.
Excuse me?
So what we gonna do is we gonna
Not be saying that on fucking.
So what we gonna do to Alabama? We're gonna take them out to dinner first, probably Brick Top, something like not even Brick Top. Fuck them. Where we gonna take them? Applebee's. Fuck them, right?
McDonald's.
Take them. Now we're gonna take them to Applebee's because we're gonna dress it up, right? They can get. We might split a 2 for $20 or something crazy like that. We're gonna do that. Split a 2 for $20, probably first half, probably into the third quarter. Halfway through the third quarter, we're skipping out on the check, taking you straight to the bathroom and fucking you raw. And I think we're gonna win probably by like 2-3 touchdowns minimum, right? But Alabama has no chance in hell in beating Georgia. I'll bleep out the R word. And it is what it is. I just wanted to let that. I just had to get that off before my guys play tomorrow. So just in case we lose, we can run that back. But I got faith in my niggas.
The last time I had faith in somebody, I ended up in a fake relationship. As far as like a sport team, I ended up in a relationship because I made a bet. I be confident as fuck on my sports teams. Not no more.
So you bet yourself?
I bet because they asked me to date them, and I was like, nah. And then they asked me what I was doing, and I was like watching the game because it was a series. It was when Magic was in the series, and I was like, they gonna win this game.
Oh goddamn!
And
This
was
was
like, you want to
30
bet
years
on it?
ago.
This was high school.
Yeah.
It was like, you want to bet on it?
Shit, this was before high school. Magic ain't been to the fucking.
No, it was in high school.
Okay.
'Cause that's
Is that when they went to the?
The Magic? Oh, Dwight Howard.
the White
Is this
House.
when they went to the finals?
I don't know if it's when they went to the finals.
That was right, but I remember that was right before we got to high school.
I remember when it was in high school.
Okay.
When it happened. And I remember it was our freshman year when it happened.
Okay.
And when they lost the game, I never watched another one of their games ever again.
I remember you used to have the biggest thing for Dwight Howard, and then it came out that Dwight Howard was Dwight Howard.
Well, let me just say, before that came out, I had lost a thing for him because he was like bitching a lot. Like, he was just really bitchy. Just like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. I hate
Bitch ass niggas.
Yes. Oh my God. Why are you complaining? Shut up. But
I ain't gonna lie, complaining ass motherfucker is annoying, ain't they?
yes,
You
male
ever been around
or
it?
female.
Nah, but
it's worse when it's men.
when it's a female, it's annoying. But when it's a nigga, it'd be like, man, you sound like a woman.
You sound like a bitch.
Get at the podcast at Burn One Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify.
All of that shit. You can get at me, your boy Too Bleezy at Agent Ocho 8. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and Apple Connect. Where I'll be dropping a playlist off on your heads. Is that Mike?
No, just point down.
Oh, right down there. That's
Right down.
you can get at me at Rodney Boston. Can I point down?
Yeah, you can point down.
Right here. You can get at me at Rodney Boston. And you can get at me on Clubhouse at Nashville. I've changed all of my Twitter and Instagram are no longer connected to my Clubhouse. And I changed my legal name on Clubhouse to Nashville, Tennessee. So nothing traces back to me. It's for the city.
It does trace back to you per this podcast. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Sparkle, spelled with 4 E's, 3 S's, and an underscore. Also, all you Cash App scammers who hacking people pages, stop fucking messaging me because I'm going to cuss y'all out.
All these weed pages that keep following me, fed, stop.
It might be
Man,
because of
I
the
get
name
like
of the podcast.
2 or 3.
But they
a
follow my
day.
page.
I get like 2 or 3 a day. But
I'd be like, damn, bro. I don't like what? I follow Burner and probably 2 other real weed pages. That's it.
I don't know, like, any of the pages that be following me now, because, like, all of a sudden recently I've been getting a lot of people following me, and it's just like, why do you want to follow me? I'm lame as hell. Why?
Because they ghost listen to the podcast and they want to see what you look like.
Why? I mean, you...
Stop ghost listening to our podcast.